We're in the open right now, guys. All right, guys, stand by. About to go live on radio in a moment.
And we have access to the field level and photo workroom. Armband required for field access.
We're live in 5, 4, 3, 2.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Matt the Hitman Misler, best guy in the business, and the center of attention, our big man in the paint, my man, Big Sweet himself, Larry Lee.
No 3-second calls here. No, sir.
We are brought to you. We are live here at the NFL Hall of Fame, and we're seeing a lot of Hall of Famers walking around doing their thing and everything like that. I can't believe it. Larry Lee's here. He's got a head full of music right now because the band is playing around what time today?
We're playing from 5 to 7 over in the stadium parking lot, and we're gonna turn it out, have a little fun, man. And I'm bringing some funk to Canton. Now I'm from Dayton, so funk, they know they got some of that funk had to ooze up here in Canton, but I'm bringing some Dayton funk to Canton.
Okay, I got you. Easy bringing the funk.
Yeah, Jamie, I don't know if you know this, but do you know where the origination of started from?
P-Funk comes from where, Miss?
Last time I checked, let me do the research. According to Larry Lee Wikipedia, it says it came from Dayton, Ohio.
Hold on. We got Lakeside. Come along and ride on a fantastic voice.
Lakeside. We got
Roger Troutman and Zap. More bounce
right
to the ounce.
I love that.
We got Slave. We got Slides. Doom, slide. We got Heat Wave.
Right.
Boogie Nights. Ain't no doubt. We are here to party. Then we got Fazo. Riding High. Doom. All that's out of date, man.
Wow.
All that, and then there's 2 or 3 more.
I mean, I'll give you the P-Funk Kings. You guys are the P-Funk King. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's the land of funk. You heard what Lakeside said? To the land of funk. To the land of funk. Yeah.
And did you know that Dayton, Ohio, is the first flight of the Wright brothers?
Yes.
That's where they live.
Yes.
But the real first flight was in Kitty Hawk, Carolina.
Well,
I'm just gonna say that. I mean,
we split. We split on that one.
I'm just letting you know. I know Dayton.
Since we're in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Yes, we are.
Guess where the first National Football League game was played?
Outside of Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio, Triangle Park.
That's what I thought.
That's right.
I thought.
Don't you forget it.
Something outside of Dayton. Yes.
Look it up.
We are brought here by the Farmer Group here in Ohio, and you can go look them up at the Farmer RGP.com.
You're right. The farmer GRP.com. The farmer GRP.com.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Thanks, man.
Yes.
Thank you.
Farmer Group.
You're just getting rid. All you're doing is just getting rid of the vowels and group, and that's what you got right there.
Okay.
I tell you what, they're great guys. I've done business with them for quite a while. They got plants all over the place. And Mr. Farmer is a Detroiter originally, but he has plants here in Ohio and Michigan, and
not in Dayton.
Not Dayton. Detroit, Michigan. No. Not in Dayton. Okay, all right, you got me.
I'm just wondering, but we've got Hall of Famers running through here. I don't know if you had an opportunity. We've had some great interviews. The Keith Byers interview was awesome.
That was great.
Everybody, I've gotten great feedback. They love the opportunity to have him on. What's this Buckeye doing on? I'm like, this Buckeye told the truth.
Yeah, he told the truth.
There's unlike
and
a lot of people.
Somebody, logistics over here got to sit next to some Buckeye guys.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean,
Who did that?
really,
Did
yeah,
you? Did you?
Why
Did you?
not? I would.
Miz,
I
did you
would have done it.
arrange this?
What?
Did you arrange this, Miz?
Did I
No.
arrange what? I didn't arrange anything. You know what I did is I
This
made-
is your kumbaya moment.
and-
This is your kumbaya moment.
No, kumbaya.
But how about this? I'm an Ohio guy who's
Mhm.
been in Michigan, and I'm right in the middle of the two. And that the good Lord knows what He's doing
Yeah.
to keep us separate, keep them separated.
All I'm saying is I don't have a problem with these Ohio State guys. I don't have a problem with you. They
Today,
didn't wait. They did not wear that helmet. They did not wear the pads. They did
Okay.
not have
so they,
all of that. And
so
guess
it's
what?
The football
In
players
4
you don't
years,
like.
in 4 years, right? These 4 years, there's no gold pants being going around.
So what
So
was
I'm
your
okay.
record? What was your record?
I was
against
2 and
Buckeye?
2, kissing
2 and 2.
sisters, man. Come on. That's just, ah.
I was 1-1. Even at UCLA, we played Ohio State when I was at UCLA.
Right.
They came out and beat us in Los Angeles in the Coliseum. Art Schlichter took them down on a last-minute drive.
I bet he did.
And-
Nobody got it. Nobody gets jokes anymore.
So
I bet he did.
And then my senior year, we play them in Columbus in the Horseshoe, 17 zip, baby.
Was he still there?
No, he was gone.
I bet he wasn't.
No, he was. Was Art there? Yeah, Art was still there in 81,
Oh,
right?
he
Yeah, he was
took
there.
UCLA in the points. I bet he did. I bet he did.
You guys didn't ask me what their record was when I played them.
What was your
what's the
record?
record when you played
Oh,
there?
0-0. I never played the Buckeyes.
0-0. Oh, you never
Yeah,
played.
I'm on. Yeah, so
What
all
about
of
in
us
Matt?
combined-
You
all of us
play 'em-
combined, we're 3-3.
You play them on the video games?
Oh yeah, and I whip that,
he
whip
does.
that ass every time.
Oh.
He used Eastern Michigan to whoop that butt. He does. He whooped that butt with Eastern Michigan.
Wow.
I go with Tree Bark Tech. Wax them.
Hey man, but this has been great, man. We've seen.
This has been great.
I walked in and saw Big Willie Rolfe, a
Yep.
Hall of Famer from the.
And when
from
you
the
say
Saints,
big, he is big.
That's a big
That's
man,
a big
boy.
man.
That's a big man, yes sir. And we saw another guy with him. I couldn't tell who he was as they were walking away, but I had a good conversation with Willie, and Willie informed me that his dad was a Michigan State guy, big time Michigan
Sorry
State.
for Willie. Good God. Good God. I'm sorry for Willie.
That's what Willie. He said my dad played back with Wayne Fonts and all them guys, and Bubba Smith and all them at Michigan State.
I'm sorry.
I said, okay, wow.
Well, perhaps Willie's dad wanted to be a farmer. It happens. It's,
Okay.
yes, yeah,
Yeah.
Anyway, but we're here, and you probably saw on TV today that it was raining,
Yeah. But
and
but
Big
supposed-
Sweet made it here. You see, Big Sweet made it.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's here, but I mean, it's not bad now. I think the
It's
rain is
supposed to clear over.
yeah, it's supposed to clear up and
Because I
move out.
I got some funk to play. I don't.
You
wanna
do
play
have
in-
some funk
I
to
don't
play.
wanna play in the rain, and water.
You don't want no
water.
water.
Gets rid of funk.
Ooh, you don't. Yeah, water does get rid of funk. That's the truth.
Oh.
Dude, the just the emotions that people are doing. I saw people today, they were lined up to see Tony Dungy. Tony Dungy came out, and I'm telling you, it was like, wow.
Like,
Everybody
yeah,
was
yeah.
all on him, everybody taking pictures with him and everything like that. It was wonderful to see.
And
how he
rightfully so.
was.
Tony,
Yeah.
Tony's one of the best human beings you ever want to know, man. Great man, and
If he would have walked over, I would have probably said, "You're from Jackson, Michigan.
yeah,
Why did you go to Minnesota?"
that's true, huh?
I mean, I
That's
would have had
true.
to,
That's
ask that
true. He
question.
is from
Why did you
Jackson,
go
Michigan.
to Minnesota instead of going to the University of Michigan?
That is true.
I mean, I just don't get it.
Yeah, well, I can get somebody not going to Michigan.
Oh yeah, Tony went to Minnesota.
Minnesota. That's
He
right.
played quarterback there.
But you know what I learned
What?
about Minnesota? They had at that time they had a nice African American contingency.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Charlie Sanders,
Yes.
Hall of Fame
Yep,
Lion.
they
Charlie
did.
went to Minnesota.
Mhm.
Tony Dungy, and I know of a few others. At that time.
So what you're saying is that the older players, the Hall of Famers, got together like the new players do and they
So
go
let-
to school. Let's go to school together.
But you know what? Back then, I think it had something to do with a particular coach or a relationship or something, and
Mm-hmm.
and that coach, knew several guys. What's the other? I almost had another name. NBA guy was there at the same time with Charlie Sanders and all them.
Baseball player.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
his name?
So
He played the Yankees. Played for the Yankees.
Yeah.
Miz.
Greg Abbott.
Nope.
no,
No.
Jim, not Jim, or
What is that?
well,
big-
one Jim.
He was a big baseball player. He played for the Yankees. He got traded to the Yankees for a number of years. He
out of
played.
Minnesota.
God, he's out of Minnesota. He was one of the great athletes at Minnesota too. Played baseball, played basketball, played a few sports.
There was another. I'm thinking of the NBA guy out of Minnesota.
I mean, you know that Kevin McHale played at Minnesota.
Yeah, Kevin
So
McHale.
he's a guy that came out of Minnesota.
Minnesota. Yep. I remember we played when I was at UCLA. We played Minnesota in Minnesota, and I'll never forget pregame warm up. Their colors were
Okay. Did you play in the Dome or did you play in their old
the
stadium?
old stadium,
Okay, I got you.
and the colors were maroon and gold. So what maroon and gold does to a UCLA Bruin, right? And we was like, MF them dudes, and they look like SC. I'll never forget. We beat them, but they had the wrong colors on there because we had SC images of SC in our head.
Dave. What's Dave?
Dave.
Dave. You know who I'm talking
Not
about.
Dave
Miz.
Barker.
Not Dave Parker, but the other one, Dave.
I know his
God, I
name.
can't think of his name. He's a big, lengthy. He was a great all-star. He was
Yeah.
an all-star player. Played for the Yankees.
I'm trying to think of
Winfield. Dave Winfield.
Yeah.
That's who it was. He went to Minnesota.
Oh,
That's the Minnesota player.
Miz, man.
Good job, Miz. You pulled it right out of the air. With
oh
each-
yeah, it totally was. It's being right next to you guys. I was the one that pulled that one out of my backside. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the basketball player, NBA, from Minnesota. That was he was very, very popular back in the day too, and he was one of those Minnesota guys along with Tony Dungy
Mhm.
and all them. I can't think of his
Tony
name.
Dungy was a quarterback for
Yes.
Minnesota.
Yes.
Good quarterback
Yeah.
in the Big Ten.
Then he went to the Steelers.
Then he went to the Steelers and became a defensive back.
Yeah.
Yes, of all things.
Yeah.
And I think that made him a great coach. I
Yeah.
think working with Chuck Noll
Yeah.
when he was done playing football, he stayed on as a coach,
And
an assistant coach for
once
Chuck
again,
Noll.
what a great guy. Well,
Great guy.
I think the world of Tony Dungy. Yes, sir. And when I was blessed to get in the front office,
Mhm.
a lot of us African Americans, we knew each other. We would hang out at the combine
Sure,
and
yeah.
talk, and
Mhm.
he was a mentor. He was like a mentor to me. Yeah.
Really?
So, yeah.
He's a great man.
TD's a good man.
No, he is a great man.
Yeah.
And got into the Hall of Fame. I mean, he took the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, resurrected the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and he didn't get them over the hump. But
and then John Gruden took his team.
I know.
Did I say that?
It's the owner.
It's John Gruden
John
took his
Gruden
team.
didn't do it. It was the owner, the Glazer family.
Okay, yeah.
They
okay.
decided that
Yeah.
they were,
Yeah.
maybe
yeah.
this is the missing link. They made a trade.
John Gruden. And you know what about, and you know what's hard about that? Where did John Gruden go to college?
John Gruden, he was at Dayton,
Dayton,
of all places. He went to
University of Dayton. He's a flyer.
Him and his brother.
He's a University of Dayton flyer.
Oh my God!
Tell you what, man, them Flyers are some good. That's a good school to go to right there, man. Tell you what, better than Ohio State, but I'll tell you what, Dayton's pretty good right there.
And his dad
Mhm.
was a great Big Ten coach.
Yeah, he was a Big Ten
Jim
coach.
Gruden
Yeah.
coached at Indiana,
He
and,
did.
and then he went on to, if I want to say the 49ers and various places.
Yeah, he was all
Yeah,
over
Jim
the place
Gruden was a
too.
good
Yes,
coach,
he
too,
was a
yeah.
good coach too.
Yeah.
That's a guy.
Yeah.
But it's been a great day. Even the rain couldn't dampen the spirits around here. More people are coming. More people are. As I said to Derek when we were coming over here, well, the rain, it may damper some of them, but if it clears up, the people
Well,
will come out.
The
people will
question,
be
the
there.
question is like the Winans. The question is, which vehicle did you drive over here in?
Oh, you know what I drove?
And was it labeled?
Pull me over, maize and blue. That's what I drove. I ain't scared nobody.
Okay, y'all
I mean, usually I would say pull me over red, but around here they let red roll everywhere.
So you,
Oh, can I? I can't call it. I can't call it.
Lions fans everywhere, man.
That's right.
Lions fans.
There you go.
You know the fight's on. Forward down the field. All right. Huh? I know. How about that? Someone's got some jokes around here.
That's right.
All
That's right.
We got-
We entertain with the fans too. Hey, there's a game tonight. There is a game tonight, an exhibition game, and the Lions versus the Chargers. Chargers go.
But there's some great Michigan influence.
Yes, there is.
Harbaugh,
There is.
your teammate.
Yep, my teammate,
Your teammate.
the head coach.
Head coach of the
Yep.
Chargers.
Mhm.
So what sideline you're on? I mean, what are you walking down the middle of the field or what? Your boys on one side and your hometown team is on.
I'm just gonna say this:
What you gonna say?
blood's thicker than water. Okay,
Well,
blood's thicker than water.
so I better dodge the lightning bolt.
I'm just saying, blood's thicker than water.
Okay,
All I'm saying.
Okay.
And you can get it on Peacock. You get it on Peacock, and you get it on NBC. The NBC group is doing it. The Sunday night group
are
is
they?
doing it. So
That's
it's gonna be good.
why
Mike
coach is
Tirico.
here. Oh,
got Mike Tirico doing
another
it. So,
Michigan boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
You Michigan boys all over the media.
Yeah.
You, Adam Schefter,
we
Mike
try to hang around. We
Tirico.
try to hang out.
What's his name? The 40-yard guy.
40-yard guy.
40 yards at the combine.
Rich
Rich
Eisen.
Eisen.
Rich Eisen, yeah.
Man, y'all everywhere, man. Damn. Damn.
The brand is strong, brother. The brand is
I
strong.
see it.
Brand
I
is
see the
strong.
brand is strong, man.
Just letting you know.
Michigan guys everywhere. Can't go nowhere these days without running
I know.
without Wolverine.
There's a
And
lot
then
of
And then we bring in a UCLA guy to help to kind of even things out, even keel out,
That's because we're all Big Ten now.
That's true. We are
We're
all Big
Big Ten.
Ten. It is,
and
appropriate.
not just gonna meet once a year in the Rose Bowl. Now we're all over the place. We're
Right.
playing each other regular season. Who'd have thought that?
Mhm.
That's awesome. I think it's gonna be
I do
great.
too.
That matchup,
I do
you
too.
and me gonna have a lot of talks about
we're
that matchup.
I got to get my program back up to speed.
So
though.
look, okay. So I got to ask you this: I got to stop this phone thing. That's what I got to do.
And we,
There we go.
we're
I
getting
had to
close
stop.
to 3:30 as well.
We are. We got.
3:30.
Oh no, we ain't
Yeah.
getting that close to. We got time. We got 4 more minutes.
Oh, see, you're used to that.
That's Larry Lee. That's Larry
No,
Lee.
no, that
That's
wasn't
Larry.
me. That was
That's
the
your-
phone.
Yeah, that's Larry Lee getting the phone call, not me. Not me.
Hey, wait, hold on, Roger. I'm busy right now. I'm doing my radio show. I'll see you later. We'll see you later for a steak, Roger. Goodell. Come here. Talk to you later. All right.
There's so many jokes I could have left there, right there, but I didn't. I'm not going to.
Yeah, we all. Hey, listen, if I gotta be kumbaya, you gotta be kumbaya too.
I
okay?
am being kumbaya. So we need to go to a break
Okay.
because we do have a special guest coming on. One of a combo that I love.
Yes, me and you both.
It's
Near and dear to
incredible.
my heart.
I mean, he is one of the. I'm going to say he's one of the best receivers in the NFL, and he should be
Yes,
in the
and-
Hall
and
of
he
Fame.
should be here.
Yes.
Yes, I agree. And we'll talk about it on the flip.
On the other side,
Yep.
you're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050.
You all right, Karen?
Yeah.
You hanging? You good?
See, you know. Why don't we call you Special K? The reason why, when he says Karen, I look at you and I'm like, she ain't a Karen. What are you
Oh,
talking
that's
about?
true. There.
Get it?
Well, the Karen has a negative connotation.
It does.
these days.
That's why I said that's not Karen.
okay.
That's
gotcha.
not a Karen. I mean,
Becky.
no, that's my wife's name.
Oh,
No,
okay. I'll leave that alone.
no, leave that alone.
I'll leave that alone.
Becky with Becky with the straight hair. I'm glad she can't do this because she'd be so mad right now.
I was gonna say, should I mute your guys' mic just in case?
It's fine. It's
Okay.
fine. Hold on. Okay, we are at the Pro Football Today room. Okay, come here and see us.
He likes the list he created.
So Miz has Mark called in.
Not yet. I
No,
mean,
no,
Jamie,
no.
did you? What
I
number
sent-
did you pass on to him? Did you
I
pass the
s- I-
actual like caller in
I
call
actually
number or the
sent
hotline number?
I
I
sent
sent
the
the stream.
I sent the straight whatchamacallit to him. The link that
I just unbusied the phone then.
the link. He's got the link that you gave me. This is not okay. I'm gonna do it again. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. He just called me. I gotta get this.
Okay.
I am one of
Some lettuce.
send the message. Phone.
It's my station. I can do what I want. Hey, whoa.
Mark, this is Jamie Morris. I'm sending you StreamYard link.
I'm just making sure everything looks good for the game. Okay. Thank you. It's already I'm like, oh, this is gonna work out perfect.
Do they have any players left to play games?
No.
I drop it.
Okay. He got it, I hope. Mark, again, this is Jamie Morris. Use the StreamYard link.
We could replay that interview.
Went through. He said he needed his son to set him up. Okay.
You just all you gotta do is press the.
Oh no, not
Hey, hey.
You know,
Hey, everybody
that's the-
needs.
he's an OG like me.
He is a OG.
Danny, I can name that song in 2 notes.
All right, we'll be back here in a little over a minute.
Okay.
And then
All
when
right.
Mark pops on, I'll add him into the feed and we'll go from there.
That's good. Got it. Did you text him?
No.
Just say Jamie sent you the link again if you look on. What's going on?
Oh, some chili.
You guys are having too much fun over there. Come on, Mark. 3:30 is 3:30.
Right.
I'm just saying.
I know. He's good. He said he texted you back, said he got to get his son to sign.
Yeah,
it.
he said they got to get my son to do it. I'm like, okay.
There ain't nothing to do but go down to the bottom.
Well,
and
yeah, put your name in and go from there. You just put your name in and hit go.
Like I said, we'll get it. We'll pop him in when he gets here, so we're good.
All right.
Put that hotline in there.
All right. Well, we are coming back from break right now, so stand by.
He says he's in there. I don't see y'all.
He's in there. He doesn't see us. That's
No.
For Danny, I'll take it.
Where did I send him? I sent him the live that Miz just sent me. Miz, open that other one up and make sure. I don't think you sent me that. Can you go to the other one? The previous one?
No, I can't.
Not
But
you.
I
I'm
just
talking-
resend it to you. So send that one to him.
Okay, I will.
In the meantime, we coming back. Stand by. In 5, 4, 3, 2.
This is the M Zone.
And back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Matt the Hitman Mizzler, best guy in the Bizzler, and you got the center of attention himself, the man in the big shoes, Larry Lee. We call him
Yeah.
Big Sweet.
I forgot my theme song. Lovely day,
Right.
lovely
There you
day,
go. There you go.
lovely day. All right, okay, I got it in now. Okay,
You got it in,
I
all
got
right.
it in. Okay.
All right. Yeah, I can do more things than anybody.
All right.
So we do have somebody that's coming on, and I got to get him on right now. So, talk about how prestigious it is to get into the Hall of Fame.
Okay. It's the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
As you all know, the Pro Football Hall of Fame is the best of the best that played in the National Football League. Now, fortunately and unfortunately, fortunately, I know a lot of guys that are over here as an enshrinee, and unfortunately, I helped some of them get here. Like some of the D linemen, like and Mike Singletary. I mean,
Right.
Mike
Wow.
Singletary, Richard Dent. No, I kind of helped them get here. With their that 85 Bear defense.
Ooh.
But
Wait a minute. You beat
but,
that.
but we
85.
beat that.
Yeah,
We were
you-
the only team that
I mean,
beat that 85.
That's right.
That's
You-
right.
You
So
prevented.
I can poke my chest out.
Yeah, you prevented something that could have been something really, really special.
And then who our special guest is going to come on
Mm-hmm.
help me do it. And we did it together for our institution.
Which was great. I mean, look, you had those guys there. They were actually on the field, the 72 game.
Yep.
They were actually on the field watching you go up against that 85 Bears defense and that offense. And
Yeah.
all I'm going to say is, Jim McMahon didn't play. He didn't start the game.
Right. He didn't start the
He
game,
didn't
but they
start
had
the
to
game.
bring him in like
They
the
did.
cavalry,
They did.
and it didn't work.
All I'm going to say is Marino has a quick release. One of the quickest releases I've ever seen.
And I've told you the story of that game. That was one of the easiest offensive schemes that we had in my whole football career. What we did, they had the Bear defense, the three guys cover the guards in the center, and the two outside guys, and they blitzed a lot. So our game plan on offense was basically, and Mark, our guest,
right,
will let us know. All we did was basically take the first 5 inside guys, and wherever they blitzed from, that's where Marino would throw hot to. And boy, did we eat them up that day. That was good, and it was a good day for the Dolphins, and we beat them that day. And it was you told me, I didn't realize this, but it was the most watched Monday Night Football game ever.
Yeah.
I
You
didn't
guys
realize
were
that.
undefeated. You're going against everybody. You knew the 72 team would be there.
Yeah.
They wanted to pop champagne. The 85 Bears. Wait a minute. When you look at what they had in front of them
Yes.
after you guys,
Yes.
they had a pretty much good run. They were favored
They
in
did.
every game. Every game except for this one because they figure out Dan Marino.
Here's the other thing. We were hoping that there was going to be a rematch because that year we made it to the AFC Championship game.
Yes.
And we lost to the Patriots.
Yep.
And then the Bears ended up playing the Patriots. But we were hoping, and everybody wanted to see a rematch where we would have played them in the Super Bowl. But the Patriots beat us that day, and we couldn't get it. We didn't make it. And we all know the rest of the story. From
Yeah.
Bears and the
Bears and the
now, were
Patriots.
you on that Patriots team?
No, I wasn't on that Patriots team. Well, yeah, I was on the other team.
Oh, that was 80.
That's 85.
That
I
was
was
85.
I was in
You
Michigan.
was in,
I was in Michigan.
Okay.
Watching
man,
that game.
Man, you still drinking Similac. Man, I forget, man. I'm an old OG.
You are OG.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
just
You're
You're
remember.
really doing. Yeah, you guys are really doing that. But guys, I don't know. We got him in the green room. He's ready to pop on with us. So I figured I'd let you guys do the proper introduction for our guest here on the M Zone.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am so honored and pleased to bring to you my former teammate from the Miami Dolphins, a guy that should be in Canton right here with us, not only as
wearing a gold jacket.
And man, he was here before, and there was a great one of our teammates got in,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a great thing when our quarterback Dan Marino said, you know, for old time's sake, let me just where's Mark Clayton at? Let me just throw one more ball to Mark Clayton. And he threw it to Mark in the stands and everything. But Mark Clayton should be in the National Football or the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, my teammate coming in, Mark Clayton.
Mark, what's up?
Fellas? What's going on, Larry?
What's up, Mark? What's up, bro?
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all having me on, man. It's my pleasure.
No, we appreciate you for coming on and being a part of the M Zone here in the at the National Football, NFL Football
Pro
Hall
Football
of Fame.
Hall of
Pro
Fame.
Football Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Well, as we have said several times over a beer or two, Mark, you know you're supposed to be here, right?
Yeah.
Well,
we're gonna do whatever we can do. I'm gonna stand on the top of a table, butt naked, till I get Mark Clayton in the Hall of Fame.
Please
Oh,
get
man, hey.
please.
Hey.
I just found out how to get you in the Hall of Fame too. I'm gonna send it to the group today. Mark Clayton should be in the Hall of Fame. It comes in, they get a look at it. And we got the voting, and I just found out who's all on the committee and everything like that. So I got you, bro. I got you.
All right, man. Hey, whatever you could do, I sure appreciate it.
and you know what, Mark, we have talked about on several occasions our great game in 1985 on Monday Night Football against the Bears. Man, I was telling them, if you remember, wasn't that one of our easiest offensive game plans? You remember the game plan from that?
I do. And we didn't really have as much as we usually put into the game plan. We just went out there and just ran our basic plan, you know, with the best that we felt like that we needed to beat them. And it wasn't a whole bunch of gimmicks and gadgets or nothing right there. We was just sound fundamental football. And that's what we played. And that's how we
remember they had that front five, so we took the first five that came, and then Dan would throw hot off of wherever they blitzed from. And
That's
you were
right.
wide. They couldn't cover you if they didn't blitz. So when they blitzed and left you alone,
Was it man to man? Were they playing man on you, Mark? What?
Well, yeah, they played
That's
their,
definitely
they played their 46 defense. They
Yep.
played their 46 defense, and you know, and they felt like that, you know, that they were getting after the quarterbacks pretty good from the previous weeks that we saw them on film, and so
Yep.
we felt like that if we could keep Dan upright and them not get to him, that we felt like that we could have a good day, you know, on their back half, so with their secondary. And then they tried to. We went 3 wide that game because we took the tight end out of the game,
Right.
and we brought in Nat Moore to play the tight end position,
Right.
and they were playing Wilbur Marshall on
Yes,
Nat
they were.
Moore
Yep. My boy.
one-on-one the whole game, and that's definitely a mismatch. It definitely was a mismatch.
but that day, you, Duke, and Nat had a field day, man. Y'all ate them alive.
That's true. We
You
were
guys had a relay. It was a relay. You guys were going baton to baton.
and then I can recall that in that particular game, I recall Dwight hurt his shoulder
Oh,
early on in the game, and
this is classic.
and they wanted to take Dwight out of the game. So that was such a big game. And Dwight, he doesn't swear, or anything like that, but he was doing a bunch of swearing. He was like, I'm not coming out of this MFing game. Y'all not taking me out of this game. Y'all need to do whatever y'all can, you know, to get me back in this game. So what they did, they made him some kind of harness, which, you know, they strapped down his left arm to his body, and he was only able to snap the ball with his right hand, and he kicked the Fridge's butt the whole game with one arm.
But I'm telling you, you know, I've been blessed to play a lot of O-line.
Right.
There is no other center ever as good as Dwight Stevenson.
That is crazy.
We-
That's old school.
Tell him, Mark, we witnessed Dwight, supposedly the best all-pro nose tackle ever to play or whatever. We watched Dwight whip them like they were junior college ball players.
I tell people this story all the time. Before I got to Miami, I never watched offensive line play. When I got to Miami and I saw Dwight Stevenson play that position right there, before I started panning out, looking out wide, I watched what he was doing first. I started watching offensive line play from then on.
You remember that move he had, Mark, where he tried to hook the guy and the guy would fight against it? Dwight will pull him and spin him right there, and they be spinning right there on. It was unbelievable.
Wow.
I mean, guys like Joe Klecko, some of the best of the best.
Wow.
And I don't know if you remember, Mark, whenever we were playing the Jets and Dwight was great go against Klecko. Remember Dwight was serious that we
He was
don't mess with Dwight.
He had his angry face on.
Yeah. And Dwight, like Mark said, the coolest, friendliest, fun
Nicest guy you ever want to meet.
nicest guy you want to meet. But that week against Joe Klecko, don't play with him.
And I remember we used to go to up to Swanee to scrimmage the Falcons.
The
right?
Falcons, yeah.
And then they had their their great player Tony Casillas,
Number 1 draft pick.
Yes.
number 1 draft pick.
Out of Oklahoma.
But when we come to town, then all of a sudden he's hurt. He's off. he can't go because
He
he know that Dwight Stevenson is on the other side of him, and so he took that weekend off when we went up there.
But I forgot about that, Mark.
Then check out. Then we scrimmaged them as opposed to now. You go wherever you go now, you scrimmage them all, and then you play them in the preseason. And you play them in the preseason game now.
Right, but you don't play your regulars in the game anymore.
Right, but see, back then we wasn't playing the preseason game after we had scrimmaged them all.
Right.
So we had a scrimmage the last day that we was there. So we scrimmaged the Falcons, and they try to come with their safety blitz, and Scott Case was their safety, right? And he come on a blitz right in the A gap. Dwight got him up under his chest and lifted him up over his head and just power drive him down on the ground and planted him.
He wasn't blitz. They weren't blitzing like that.
Yes, they was.
Yes,
Yes,
in a preseason game.
Well, that was a scrimmage. That wasn't even.
That's right. It was a scrimmage. That's right.
Come on, man.
They were blitzing.
They were I'm telling you, man. I cannot tell you how awesome Dwight Steve as a guard.
Right.
I played at the Lions before I got to the Dolphins. It was a pleasure to play with Dwight because you don't even have to worry about the nose tackle. You just do worry about the linebacker. Don't even think about the nose tackle.
Right.
Because Dwight got him. Dwight was a big.
You didn't have to double down on anybody.
We're gonna have Dwight on the show.
We should.
I'm gonna have Dwight. I love Dwight.
But Mark, we need to talk about you and getting you in this Hall of Fame. You got the numbers that stack up to everybody. You know that. I know you know that, and then I know you want to be shy. You want to be.
Well, I don't think they go by the stats, because if they went by the stats, I would have been in.
But I'm saying,
what's
the holdup then? What do you feel? What are you thinking?
I don't know, man. I think that what it is, man. From what I feel like, this is my opinion. That they kind of like they kind of put a hamper on my what I brought to the table as a player, because I think that they want to, the voters want to, they want to minimize, my game and Duper's game, what we brought to the table for the Dolphins, because they want to belittle our play, like, y'all play with Dan Marino, but every great receiver is going to play with a great quarterback.
Right.
They don't minimize their play.
I mean,
they don't minimize their game, man, and they make it look like that. Y'all play with Dan. That's why, so what, man? Dan was a great player, but Dan could not do it by himself. He didn't throw the ball and catch the ball.
Right.
Exactly. And Dan is the only player in the Hall of Fame that doesn't have somebody that he's thrown that their quarterback If
I
a
didn't know-
quarterback's in there, a receiver that he's thrown to in some kind of way, a running back, a
I
tight
didn't
end.
realize that,
Well,
Mark.
There's some Chargers that Dan Fouts thrown to. They're in the play.
Well,
they're
yeah,
in the
Kellen
Hall of Fame.
Winslow.
Kellen
Yeah.
Winslow, every
That's what I'm
quarterback,
Right.
every quarterback.
Yeah.
And you got to play with it. Every great receiver had a great quarterback thrown to him that's
Yeah.
in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
They
Yes.
don't want to try to minimize their game and say, "Oh, you play Jerry. Your game when you wasn't all that. You played with Joe Montana."
Right.
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 And I
Right.
think
They
that's
didn't
what
say that.
they do to us. That's what they do to me and Duper.
And the other thing, Jamie, on a side note about Mark,
Mhm.
Mark's a Funketeer, man.
Oh, is he a
Oh,
Funketeer?
Mark's a Funketeer.
Mark, you're not.
Oh yeah,
You're not from
He's
Dayton.
not from
though.
Dayton. He's not
Okay.
from Dayton.
but I'm from Indiana though. I'm
But he's good even in it. He close.
enough.
He close.
I'm close enough.
Mark is a Funketeer, man. This is my
I know every last one of them funk masters that come up out of Dayton.
this is my funk brother right here, man. I'm telling you, Mark Clayton is my funk
Boy,
brother.
I got to have that funk, boy. I got to have that funk.
Hey, we get to talking, and Mark said, "Man, you don't know nothing about Steve Arrington and Slay." I said, "I went to school with Steve." and then I Steve on the phone with Mark, and everything. Yeah.
Steve hooked me up with tickets to come and see Slay.
Wow.
Hey, check it out. When Larry asked said that they coming to town, I say, man, if Steve is not coming, because see now some of these people in these,
Oh, yeah,
these
yeah,
groups, they don't bring
No.
they don't bring the guys that made the group, right?
Right,
So I
right.
asked him, I said, is Steve coming? Because I want to know, is Steve coming? If Steve ain't coming,
Right.
I ain't really interested in seeing Slade.
Right.
Steve was Slade.
He
that's
was.
right,
He
yeah.
was Slay.
And they got to know. And then when I told Steve, man, I got one of my teammates I want to take care of, man. And he said, who is Mark? Mark Clayton, man, that's my receiver.
Exactly.
That's my
Everybody
dog,
calls
Hooked me up with them tickets.
Everybody's
boy.
receiver.
Yeah, man. When I was in the XFL, the Russ Brandon, the president of the XFL,
Right.
we were on the sideline talking one game. He said, Larry, wait a minute. You played with the Dolphins. I said, yeah. He said, I'm the biggest Mark Clayton fan on the planet. Didn't you meet him?
Dude,
I did. I met him, and he invited me. He said, and he still, he talks to me during the season of this UFL. He said, anytime you want to go to any of the Houston games, just let him know, because they got a box right there. And he said, the box is yours whenever you want it.
Wow.
Any game you want to go to.
Mark rubbing elbows.
Mark
he
Mark the
elbows.
man, man.
He
I
rubbing
get-
elbows.
When I got claimed off of waivers. The Lions had let me go,
Uh-huh.
and I got Monty Clark called Shula, who and said,
Right.
"Hey, I got offensive linemen that already know your system and everything." So they claimed me off waivers, and that's how I got to the Dolphins.
Mhm.
And man, certain guys you just hit it right off with.
Right.
Me and Mark hit it right. Roy Foster, we was all teammates, and it was a good brotherhood, man. Great.
And Jamie, and then me being the funkster that I am, man, I love the bass and the drums. Those are my two favorite instruments right, in a group, right? So I had bought me a bass before Larry even came to town, right? Anyway, right? So we're in training camp, and Larry is working with me teaching me how to play that bass a little bit.
Right. Yeah, man.
I love that bass though.
And you know what, Mark? I'm doing double duty here. I'm going to leave in about 10 minutes. My band is playing the pre-game tailgate party.
Hey, look at that back in the day.
Back in the day, man, we funking it up everywhere, Mark.
I heard that. But I ain't got to see y'all live, but I've seen y'all's performances on video. So y'all doing it though, boy.
Thank you, man.
Well, we
Y'all
appreciate
y'all
you.
funking it up.
We appreciate you. And hey, Mark, we need to get that gold jacket. We gonna work on that.
Hey, we're gonna work on it. I'm gonna do everything I can to get you in, man, and introduce and talk to people about it. And man, you got a Crusader. You know that, man. I love me some Mark.
Man. I love it, man. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. All right, homie.
All right, man. Y'all hold it down there in Canton, man. Jamie, nice meeting
Nice
you,
seeing you,
brother.
Mark. Thanks
Hey,
a lot.
man, and looking forward to when they do let me, I'm gonna speak it as it is it speaking into existence. When they let me in the can, the back in the day is gonna be right there.
Oh,
right?
you know it. The back in the day,
we're gonna
man.
funk it up. That's right. That's right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Y'all have
sir.
a great day, my brothers, and I'll talk to y'all soon.
Thanks,
Talk to you.
Mark.
All right, Mark.
Appreciate it.
Tell you,
All right, peace.
See you, man. Peace. Yeah, that's my
In
boy.
1 second. I got
That's my boy,
10,
man.
give me 5 minutes. Thank you.
That's my boy, Mark
Yeah,
Clayton.
man.
Yeah,
That's
I love
awesome.
me some Mark Clayton, man.
You do. That's good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Look at you.
Lions fans everywhere.
Lions fans are
Lions
everywhere.
fans, that's
You
right.
ever notice Lions fans are everywhere
They
now?
travel, man.
They travel
They
big
travel. Wait, hold it. It was a giant. I can't see that far.
Nah, he know.
Oh.
He know. That's Washington, baby. Come
Oh,
on.
yeah. Oh, Commander all day. All right.
We gonna get that.
Hail
we
to
gonna
the
get that stadium straightened
Redskins.
out? We gonna get that stadium straightened out? Okay. You know, got to work on that city council, man. They want stuff all the time.
Y'all got a little team now, so y'all walking around with your chest all out.
Well, they
there,
did.
man.
They did go in the house of the den. They did take it over.
Yeah, they did.
They did. They took number one NFC team. I ain't saying who. They took the number one NFC team
Yeah.
and destroyed them.
And destroyed them.
And
Yeah,
destroyed them.
yeah, they did.
I ain't gonna say I ain't want to
I
say they beat them bad, but they destroyed them.
That's the beauty of being at the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Exactly.
Fans
You
everywhere.
get fans from every team.
talking noise.
They talk noise.
I love
I got into a college fight with somebody.
No.
Over Buckeyes and Wolverines. I'm like,
no.
what?
Y'all didn't sing Kumbaya?
Those are good people over there. I like
those
them.
are
They're
good
fine. I
Buckeyes.
like
There's
them.
good Buckeyes and
Buckeyes.
bad Buckeyes.
There's good Buckeyes in Lima. I know that. I know that. I ain't,
All right.
I mean, I ain't
Let me
saying
see.
nothing bad.
Lima Shawnee, Lima Preble Shawnee.
Preble
Yeah,
Shawnee.
Preble Shawnee. Lima Senior. That was the other one. Lima.
There you go.
You know what I remember about Lima?
Hey, Miz, there's a lot of
My
kumbaya
bro-
going over here.
My, no,
I'm telling you. A lot of
my oldest
kumbaya.
brother, we used
Listen
to
to
drag.
me.
We had
He
a car.
talking
We used
over
to,
there. He
we used to have a car. We used to drag
live.
it, and the big the
Yeah,
shelf.
we on
we
our
drag strip or something. We used to go
Like,
there every
look
Sunday,
at-
man. Yeah,
He from Dayton. That's why he over there. Oh, I'm from
I'm talking-
Dayton. You know,
trying to break
Who's
bread.
like here? I'm
and
like,
it
you
was
know.
Lima is a suburb of what? Ah, Dayton, Ohio.
I think you got that wrong.
Okay, it's right up the road. Right
I
up the
know.
road. It's a suburb
So
of Dayton.
now you trying to claim it?
They got Casala's Pizza King.
You know there was a war that happened between Michigan and Ohio because of a territory that everybody wanted.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm
just letting you know. Man.
Yeah.
You start saying
Okay.
Lima and Dayton, and they may want to go to war. You know, hey,
Hey,
this state is all mean. They're angry too. They get angry. We drove the truck up yesterday, me and Derek, and you know, usually if you got a red car, they'll pull you over, right? Pull me over red, right? No, they let that red car go by us. Derek just flew up a little bit. It's amazing blue truck, you know.
yeah, man.
And all of a sudden, the officer looked. I'm like, hey, how you doing? I was trying to be nice to him.
You're like,
I was supposed to
kumbaya.
Exactly, kumbaya time.
This is the one time we'll accept Kumbaya between the Ohio State and Michigan folks. We're all singing Kumbaya this weekend. That's right. We're coming together on this weekend.
Yeah.
Now, at
on
the end of
this one.
November, we go back to our. He said he don't even know us.
Oh my goodness.
Jamie who? Jamie who?
Everything's cool. I'm good.
That team up north, Woody Hayes wouldn't even stop and get gas, and he'd rather run out of gas than get gas, pay for gas. And
Don't that just sound all about? I mean, it's good. It's good in the folklore.
yeah.
It's just stupid saying it.
I know.
It's good in the.
But
in
you
the-
know what's
in the
so bad
folklore.
about it? Woody and Bo and all them are Ohio guys. They all coached at Miami of Ohio.
Yeah,
Right?
nothing wrong with that.
They all coached at,
That wasn't that the cradle of coaches or something like
y'all
that.
should have heard Keith
It's
Byers.
the cradle of coaches.
He had
right?
some
I
stuff
get
for
it.
them.
He
had
did.
some, he said, when y'all cut yourselves, you don't bleed blue blood, do you? You bleed crimson.
Blood is
Scarlet.
in your
That's what
blood is in your body.
That's
blue.
what Keith was.
You know
saying.
that, right?
They was going at it yesterday. He and
Letting
Keith
you know.
Byers.
But I mean, let's be honest. When we play Michigan, we don't see much blood because we do hit.
Oh, you ain't been hating. You haven't been hitting for 4 years, man.
Oh.
I'm just, hey, no shots fired. Man.
No
I'm
shots
just,
fired.
Just throwing it out there.
We got a producer.
He set that up.
We got a producer back in the studio. We just got to keep chained up with. If he was here, boy, you guys, he like that Wolverine commercial with
I'm on my best behavior.
and what's Eddie George and he comes out with the bandages all over.
That's the best commercial ever. That's the best commercial ever. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
There you go. See?
Okay, yeah.
Got a little Michigan in you. We got a little Buckeye in us. No, they want to come here. They just want to come. As Charles told me, I'm too educated. I got to go. I got to catch up. I got to catch up. I want to deal with my education level.
Oh, is that
I
what
get
it
it,
is?
dude.
Okay.
I get it.
I'm neutral. I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle.
Yes.
I'm the
okay.
man. Michael.
Well, really, you're 18. Well, you're not just 18. I'm not gonna make
what's
you
18?
You know we got 18 schools in Big Ten now.
Oh, okay. I'm one of 18.
Who's calling you, bro?
Yeah, who's blowing your phone up? Don't they know you on the radio right now?
I tried to told them.
Yeah, you
I
did.
tried
try
to told
tell
them I was on
did.
the radio.
It's just funny. I know. I get it.
Yeah, man. I tried to told them, but
You think it was
But I am
me.
doing double duty. You know.
You are.
I
You're
got-
getting ready. I
I'm
know.
ready to go
They're
put on
calling
my-
you, getting ready
I'm
to
going to put on my funk face and,
Okay.
and strap my bass on and go for it.
Did you bring a nice slicker?
Now, he had to explain to me what a slicker was.
Does anybody in the you know what a slicker is? Okay. You know what that is?
I don't know what a
Thank
slicker
you. What is that?
Are you
Yes.
from the East? East Coast?
A slicker.
Well, a slicker.
Michigan. A slicker.
I've been in Michigan 40 years. I've never heard slicker.
But he can say it. Listen to him. Slicker.
My my youngest daughter graduated from UMass
Right.
Amherst. So I learned how
Right.
to,
There you go.
to
Exactly.
Amherst. And you need the clicker.
You got to get the clicker.
Got to get the
You got the
clicker.
clicker.
They go park the car over Harvard Yard.
Caught the Harvard Yard.
And we have beers.
And got beers.
We have lots of beers.
I told you my story in college. My teammate was from Lynn, Massachusetts,
Mm-hmm.
but he sounded like Barry White. He had that voice. So one day we're at the end of practice, and he goes, "Hey, coach, are we going to take shots? Are we going to shots?" The coach said, "What?" He said, "Shots. Are we going to go do shots?" And the coach said, "What are you saying, Arthur?" His name was Arthur. "What are you saying, Arthur?" "Shots, coach, shots." And we said, "What?" "No," he said, "Shots. Are we going to wear shots in practice?"
Shorts? I get it.
Shorts,
Not shots.
Well, you know what?
It's that
It's
time.
about that time for
Yeah,
me to
it's
go.
time for you to go
I'm
be
gonna go
get
to the
that
phone
funk
booth.
band.
I'm
Get
going
that
to go to
funk
the phone
band
booth
going.
and put on my funk cape.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing the band.
Okay.
Okay,
We're there to 7.
have a good time.
Have a good time.
Yes, we'll see.
And we had my boy Mark on, man.
yeah,
that was great.
Mark Clayton was on. I was happy to see that, and happy to hear that.
What a broadcast. I got Buckeyes over here, Wolverines over here, Mark Clayton over here, and now Funk.
Funk.
All right.
Anyway, we need to go to a break, but when we come back, we got more good stuff. Still, you're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050.
Clear on the radio.
All right, Miz. I catch you later.
All right, go jam out and make some ugly stink face, okay?
Thank face.
Yeah, you're right.
Hello. Oh, I gotta go take a picture. All right, Karen, we're off.
Football is fun though.
Right. Yeah.
So far, it's fun.
It's the event.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Jamie, we're about to come back here in a little bit. And if you want, center your webcam up too. There we go.
He may not want to be a Wolverine. He,
Here we go, Jamie. Coming back on break in 5, 4, 3, 2.
This is the M Zone.
and welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Matt the Hitman Mizler, best guy in the Bizzler. Miz, it's just you and me right now. I know Derek's over there, but what I'm gonna say to you is blasphemy. You're gonna say stop speaking that blasphemy, but it's an article written by a friend of the M Zone, one of the true guys, Alan True.
Okay. Yep. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing. Well, I mean, that's not the whole truth, but we know who we're talking about.
Alan True has written an article in the I want to say the Free Press, or is it the News? I think it's the News. That maybe Charles Woodson Jr. He's not a lock for Michigan. He's not. I mean, there are other schools he's looking at.
Okay.
He's interested in. I get it as a kid. You look, I told you about following the family. I mean, in high school, it was tough for me to follow my three brothers, really. And it was tough when I didn't go to Syracuse. But Syracuse wanted me to play defensive back. I wanted to play running back. And I truly embrace the fact that they said, James, you would be better as a defensive back. And I'm like, that's not what I think. So hopefully I'm glad that Michigan took the chance on me. I did have to go and beg Bo to give me that opportunity. I just didn't want to be a wide receiver and kick return. Are you kidding me with that? Come on. So, but I'm just saying it's a great I guess my question is to you, Miz, is this blasphemy for the kid does not want to go to the University of Michigan, or do you look at him and say, good for him? He wants to blaze his own trail.
I think a little bit is. I think you kind of want to have your, especially when you're the product of questionably one of the greatest, corners and DBs. Hell, even college football players of all time. You would want them to go to your alma mater, and especially if that school is offering at the same time. But I've kind of looked at like the number of times that Michigan has been in recruiting battles with other teams around the country, and they end up losing out on them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I look, and again, like I know the fan base gets extremely critical when Michigan misses out on a big name athlete.
Yeah, they do. Yep.
I don't understand, but I also look at the aspect of these are young men, and even sometimes young women when it comes to the basketball side of things that they're making one of the biggest decisions of their life that they're going to be spending the next 3 to 4 years, maybe 5 at an institution. And if I know that the wild west of transfer portal and everything can kind of run can get a little crazy. But if you're allowing these young men or women to be able to come back, then so be it. But I show a lot of respect for the fact that these young men and women are they're doing something that I couldn't do. I wasn't recruited when I was in high school. But then again, I also did not spend long in high school athletics. But when you get an opportunity to go play somewhere and you got a lot of big name institutions looking at you, I show a lot of respect, and I got a lot of respect for these young men and women that make a decision that benefits them more than it benefits anyone else. And that's really what it is at the end of the day. Would I love to see Charles Woodson Jr. to come to Michigan? Absolutely. Follow the footsteps of your daddy. Maybe even carve out your own path at Michigan and do your thing. But at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure even Charles would agree that, listen, what Youngblood wants to do, I back him 110%.
I get it. I look, and I'm open to being a recruit by any school. He said, I keep in contact with Syracuse, Florida State, and I talked to Texas A&M a little bit. But I would say Syracuse is the biggest one right now. I mean, who knew? I'm just saying.
Yeah. Who would have thunk that Syracuse is becoming a power right now?
Yeah. I mean, we lost a recruit to Syracuse. So I mean, look, Syracuse is doing what they do. He's also has offers from Baylor, Arkansas, Iowa State, and other schools right now. But I mean, he says he's getting to know every program as the best he can to eventually get an informed decision that he needs to make. What's he need to know? He comes to Michigan. He's been to games with his dad. I mean, I'm being that guy, Miz. He's with his dad all the time. He walks around. He's looking at things. What's he looking at? What's he looking for? What does he need to know?
That's a great question. I mean, what exactly do these young men look for? When it comes to schools. I mean, I know sometimes they look for the education aspect of things. Mm-hmm. Some of them look to be closer to home. Obviously, with where he's going to school and where mom and pop are at, as far as being in Florida, you would think that if it was proximity to home, yeah, he'd probably be looking at Florida State more than anything. But like I said, I think when you mentioned Syracuse, you kind of give almost a head tilt, like, really? Syracuse?
Right.
Are you sure?
Right. Yeah.
Syracuse? Really? Okay.
Good.
But I do like what the Orange have been doing over the past few years. I mean, this was a team that I mean, hell, when you, me, and Boom Boom and went over and hung out with our late great friend Troy from Lincoln Park, and we saw that Clemson and Syracuse game, and that one went down to the wire. Like they're building something up there in upstate New York, and there may be a couple key pieces away from looking at the ACC going, we may be your new bell cow here. Clemson may be on the outs. Could be us. So,
right.
You never know. So I mean, like I said, I when it comes to when kids say that they're looking for whatever it is, it is a little perplexing. Like what are they looking for exactly?
That's exactly right. I'm trying to figure out what this young man needs to find out, what he needs to know. He's growing up in his family where his mom and his mom and his mom and dad went to the school. You know what I'm saying? They've been a part of it. I mean, I'm sure he's been indoctrinated. Come on.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Do want to point out, Jamie, that and at least I know we're kind of really delving down into the football aspect of things, but we got a lot of things coming up with the trade deadline that's coming.
Well, that's what I was going to say. We got to talk about the trade deadline. We got all kinds of things. And hey, is the Tigers buying or selling? You know what I'm saying?
They are buyers. I can guarantee that there's a lot of trade stuff coming up here. But like I said, it seems like it's getting close. Like I said, we got another hour and about 47 minutes before the trade deadline wraps up at 6:00 today. Tigers have made some moves. We'll update that. I'll give you an update on that coming up in a little bit. But it looks like you may have got a guest on with you right there next year. I don't know actually.
No. This is Rob Penn. You remember Rob?
Oh
Penn.
yeah, Rob, Big Rob. I remember Rob. Yeah,
he's here to see his uncle P Funk it outside, and that's Miz. Remember Miz?
Yeah, from Buddies.
Right.
I'm
Buddy's
I'm here to
Pizza.
get the best perspective here also.
and then you know what, Miz? We got to talk about Alex Anzalone.
Yeah,
he got paid.
That's a big one right there. That
no more money, but he got a pay raise, but it's not any, job security. If he stays on the team, if he stays healthy,
I think really with the move that they did with Alex Anzalone, it was more to make him happy. And I know that there have been talks between his agent, him, and the Lions organization to try to get him to, essentially to get him all the way to retirement.
Mm-hmm.
Because he wants to retire as a Detroit Lion. He loves it here. He loves the coaching aspect that Dane Campbell has.
Mm-hmm.
But and I know that he's been dealing with a little bit of an injury bug, and I think a lot of people were like, have been thinking that he's been doing a holdout, that the whole contract thing may be the reason why. But there's a lot that kind of delve into that. But getting him that raise on his contract, I think helps out a little bit. Shows that we're paying attention. We hear you loud and clear, big dog. We want you to stick around. You've been nothing less of extraordinary. You come back after you broke your arm after a couple weeks off to have your surgery and everything. You said you want to get on the field, and he gets back on the field. So that he's all about it. That he still wants to stick around with the team. Ain't no doubt about it.
Right. And it's tough that way.
It is. And like I said, I mean, that's one reason why, I'm not a front office guy. So I don't know how that whole contractual stuff breaks down.
It seemed like he was angry about things and how the things were slow moving.
Right.
So he got out on the field to show that he could play different things like that he could do things still. And I mean, they came up with a contract and got it out there for him.
Exactly. And I mean, he's hit the practice field a few times already in training camp, not projected to play in tonight's game against the Chargers. In fact, I believe they did announce the starting quarterbacks for the game today. They did announce that Trey Lance will start for
the Chargers,
the Los Angeles Chargers. And then after that, I can't remember how far they went down on the depth chart I think like quarterback 4 would be the guy to take over. But they did announce that the starting quarterback for Detroit will be Kyle Allen. who the Lions picked up in the off season, I believe, the seventh
Isn't
year
that-
guy. At Houston.
Doesn't that perplex you?
That Hendon Hooker's not getting any reps tonight.
I guess I get it. You're not playing. You're not playing a full. You're really playing some guys that you want to see action from for the first time, real live action and different things like that. But Hendon Hooker, I mean, when is he going to get that shot? You know what I'm saying? I get it. He beat old boy out last year. I get it, but they brought in. For the playoffs, who did they brought in? Teddy.
Exactly. They brought in Teddy Two Gloves to in that playoff game against Washington, and it to me it screamed that they didn't have much faith in Hendon Hooker for that game. So I'm not entirely sure exactly why that's the case.
Can I interject into that?
Sure.
Absolutely, Rob.
Bringing in Teddy Bridgewater was more of a security blanket. He definitely provided, a stable mind state when it came to somebody being able to run the system who knows the system and has also been in pressure situations and has played in playoff games. As far as Anzalone, it's 7 current linebackers on the roster.
Yeah.
I'm thinking there'll probably be 10 in the next 2 weeks, especially because of what happened last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, because they lost all the linebackers they did.
Decimated.
Mhm.
Right.
So the only way to do that is to oversupply, and hey, hope we get it together.
No, that's
And really, the big thing, yeah, because really the really big thing about that, like I said, for the most part, the preseason stuff, it's trying to see who can up their stock to be, a second string guy or maybe a third string guy, or who can, make the cut to be a part of the practice squad. And
right.
So that's why you won't see Alex Anzalone on the field during the preseason. You won't see Jack Campbell. You won't see Derek Barnes. You might see, in terms of the rest of the defense, you might see Terrion Arnold. You might see, maybe Ennis Rexstraw. But other than that, you're not really going to see the guys that you are expected to be, first team guys.
Yeah, definitely. Or the second team might only get 1 or 2 reps of possession.
Exactly. Yeah, they might get 1 drive or 2 drives, maybe. Not today, but maybe against Miami. For the second preseason game at home.
I am curious to see how Stetson Bennett has progressed from year 2 to 3.
Yeah,
That's gonna be a good one too. Yeah,
that'll be a really
because Trey Lance needs to prove himself that he deserves to be in this league. Stetson, he's a 2-time national champion.
Mm-hmm.
And he can play. He's just undersized, more like the Drew Brees frame, should I say? Let's see if we can live up to that talent level, though. Also, but
that's going to be interesting. That'll be interesting.
Lad McConkey also, same thing.
Lad McConkey ain't gonna play.
Yeah,
Lad McConkey proved himself.
Oh, yeah.
They ain't gonna play him. Lad McConkey's over there.
They're calling
He's
that
in
man
cushion.
top 10.
Exactly. I don't think he's top 10. Not yet. I don't know if he's top 10 yet. Top 15.
That's pushing it, man.
I know there's some great receivers, but I'm saying Lad McConkey made some plays last year.
Yeah, he did. Who else was on? He was the only one on the target.
They had the kid from TCU.
Quentin Johnson.
Was a first rounder.
Mr. Drop.
He dropped everything.
He
couldn't wait. He caught everything in the bowl game, in the Fiesta Bowl. But I'm gonna make it about Michigan.
It's the truth.
And then don't catch nothing.
I know.
Nothing when you get to the next
Oh
level.
my goodness! The game he lost the Chargers in Lambeau, man. Oh my goodness! Yeah.
All I'm saying is, look, they have receivers, but do the receivers want to catch the ball?
Yeah, that they have warm bodies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the problem.
yep. And then did they not bring in Mike Williams and he retired?
Yeah.
That again, guys are getting soft. That's just the saucification
of America.
That right there.
The
NFL.
saucification of America.
I don't care what nobody says. Guys don't want to get what's the word, Miz? What's my word? They don't want to get the body. they're getting soft around here. They don't want to get calcification.
A little tenderoni.
There's no calcification with the
Not
with the-
tonight. There's no calcification. You ain't gonna get that.
Yeah.
You're gonna see this. It's gonna look. I'm glad football has started. I'm glad that football has started.
Yes, sir.
But I'm worried about this because you know the preseason's not over until week 4.
3
because ain't nobody.
3 games.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yep. And
You got 19. They want to have it in 18 games, 19 games
eventually,
if they can.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, start playing.
Yeah.
Play now.
They have to do something to weed out. You know how many? What's the total number of draft picks in 7 rounds times 32? And
Well, I
only
think
52 or 53 on the roster.
You know you
Yeah,
have.
'cause I think by the time they get to the very end of the draft, it's like well over like 250 something. Like that's where Mr. Irrelevant ends up at.
Exactly.
It's rare if that guy ends up being on a team. The only one that obviously broke that mold
49.
was Brock Purdy with San Francisco. And really, if it wasn't for the injuries to Trey Lance,
Well, Derwin James, what's up, brother? How you doing? I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta stop everything. Salute the
Stop
general.
everything. You got
Salute the general.
look at him. He come.
Yeah. Salute the
That's
general.
one thing
General,
you
I-
gotta do.
I'm
I
not.
had no idea that your dad was there, Jamie. I had no idea.
That's,
He's right there behind me, man.
Hey, go blue. I'm just, my bad. Got you.
I mean,
man. I haven't missed the game, but you was a freshman at Florida State. Oh yeah.
That's Derwin James
That's
that
Derwin
just
James.
walked by.
I would say the best
That-
safety in the league.
Okay, I mean
Yep.
Jim Harbaugh. He's the knife that carries the spear.
They had him also taking. I think he was taking reps in the backfield. this
He
year.
was.
Man.
I mean, Jim Harbaugh had him doing lots of things. You know, the Chargers are taking a trip.
Jabril Peppers.
They're actually walking around
Oh, really?
the Hall of Fame right now.
Yeah. They came to see us.
Harbaugh brought them here and wanted them to see how what you're playing in
Yes, sir.
and what the value of being where you
Of
can be.
what the Hall of Fame game is all
Yeah,
about.
what
Great
this
shit.
is about.
Yep.
It's not he's not this is not a soft game. This is not what we're not taking any time off. You came here to see what the great ones do, how the great ones prepare.
You can show him- oh, there you go.
He's showing
Oh,
he's showing
Put
the
it back
Buckeyes
up
to my
there.
Buckeye guys.
I just start itching, man. Like,
He's showing my Buckeye guys.
Yeah. Let me know.
He's showing the Buckeye guys his block
Man, I just
deal.
start itching, man. Like
It's
I got
permanent
allergic.
ink.
No Benadryl, anybody?
He got
Benadryl?
permanent ink
That's
in his
a
skin.
birthmark.
He's just trying to show the Buckeye guys that are great guys.
For those that can't remember the past 4 years.
Hold on, Rob. Just to remind you, and if you want, you can relay it to the station next door, next to you guys, when they go to break. That Ohio State hasn't beaten Michigan in 2070 days. So
Oh
it's-
yeah, I just reminded him.
I think
And
they keep a count. I'm sure they have a count. Do you guys know Ohio State has not beat Michigan in how many days?
2070.
All you have to do is watch WWE SmackDown or watch USA Today. You find somebody.
All right.
That was the
all
last
right.
one, guys.
That's the last
Yeah.
one. That's the last.
I had it stored for like 3 weeks.
And he got
Watch
lucky enough
SummerSlam
to-
this weekend. You'll get reminded.
You're done. Anyway,
Just watch SummerSlam. Everyone will get reminded.
Oh, my
God.
okay, let's get back.
Kumbaya.
Kumbaya, get back. Remember what Big Sweet said? We're not Ohio State versus Michigan today.
Not today.
Yeah,
Not today.
I just hope my buddy Eddie George does not see this. If he did, this isn't around. I'm sorry.
Oh, see, there they are.
Yeah, there you go.
You got you some Chargers in here. Yeah, they're walking around, checking it out. It's kind of cool. I'm just saying, Jim Harbaugh, this is what he does. He wants you to see what you're playing for, what you're in here.
Have you tried luring him down there with you guys?
Well, if I see him
Yeah,
come by, Miz, you think I won't?
That's my hero.
Make sure.
That's
I
my
was just
hero.
letting you know,
Yeah.
I'll be there doing some things. I will be trying to tackle him. Jim Harbaugh.
I'm gonna try not to cry.
Oh yeah,
Tell him thank you.
Whatever you do, don't break his arm, Jamie. That's all.
Wow.
How you
Yeah,
doing,
I
bro?
went there.
Wow, really?
Yeah, thank you. You have changed my life.
Wow, you're really funny. That's not funny.
I try to make jokes. You know, it is what it is.
I have not had symptoms of depression ever since January 1st. Just playing.
Wow.
It
You
was
are
January, I think it was like January 10th of 2024.
These
Yeah.
guys are hearing
feeling
good.
pretty
you
good
know?
about yourself, son. Huh? Yeah.
Oh,
You know, laws of
Attraction.
yeah,
Okay.
laws
Okay.
say that
Yo.
one day
Mhm.
that may happen again.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And they'll bring it up with Woody Hayes. And
Rob Payne.
my bad.
Rob Payne
10-year
here.
war. We
It's you know, do you remember when we were in that depression that was happening that went on? You don't even remember.
No,
You-
my
doesn't-
short-term
you don't-
memory
you
was
don't
affected
reflect.
by my
You don't-
football.
Yeah,
It's a lot of
you don't
concussions. but-
recollect. That's all. That's all. I get it. I get it.
Oh boy.
Am I allowed? Guys?
Anyway, Miz, I'm just the thing that disappoints me is Charles Woodson's son. It kind of disappoints me that he's not really looking at Michigan. It's not really a thing for him.
Like I said, it is still kind of on the early side. I mean,
Yeah,
I know that because I know the 2027 recruiting rotation is still, it's still
Early.
You're right. It's
They're
early.
just making
It's
it
early.
interesting, trying to sell some wine. Well, they're making it more interesting. What good is to be able to guarantee the projected, and when it's time to sign. Well, we knew that was going to happen.
that's why when it comes to a lot of recruiting stuff, I just kind of knock on Sam's door, just go, hey, what you know about Chuck's kid?
What's
What you know about Charles'
What's
kid?
going on with
Can the
Charles?
team
Kid?
down south flip him?
It's like,
No,
I promise I won't say anything.
It's not the team down south.
No, that's what they're trying to generate.
He's looking at Syracuse.
They're trying to generate some storylines, to try to,
Sure.
avoid, to neglect, to push back the obvious for a little while,
Yeah, I get it. I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, it's
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
best team in the
right now. How you
NFC
doing, brother?
North. Miz.
The best team of the NFC North?
Yes.
Well, right now it's the Detroit Lions.
Okay.
What I will say is that with the offseason moves that have been made, for all four squads, I think a lot of them have got a good chance to all four of them to be playoff teams.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think that Detroit still has probably the best cohesive unit. And I think the one thing a lot of people are going to look at is how are Kelvin Shepard and John Morton, how are they going to take over in terms of their coordinating positions after Ben Johnson, Aaron Glenn left?
Right.
So I think that's got to be the big storyline, I think, going into this season with Detroit. With Green Bay, it's can they find a way to make the next step past with Jordan Love and the rest of the squad they have? Can they get this new wide receiver to be a wide receiver one? It's probably got to be their big thing.
Mm-hmm.
For Minnesota, you're probably looking at is JJ McCarthy him?
Yes.
And he's the quarterback. And Rob, trust me, all three of us right here,
Right.
agree that it's got to that JJ is him. That we think that he's going to have a hell of a splash with the Minnesota Vikings this year. And then for Chicago, it's they pulled the trigger. They spent money in the offseason. They got offensive line help. They got some help for Caleb Williams, and they got a head coach that they think can be the guru to help Chicago get above.
They're freaking loaded.
But the question is, can they put all those keys together and make it happen? But
They remind me of that Philadelphia Eagles team. What was that, 2006 or 7 when Vince Young said, yeah, the best team in the league on paper.
Wow.
Look, oh, sorry. It's the
He
truth.
did say
It's
that.
the truth.
I
So,
know. You just remembered that. I'm
yeah,
like, wow.
A viable source told me that Caleb Williams, is having a little bit of tension in the locker room with Ben Johnson.
there have been some videos of like some of their practices as well that they're trying to run some of Ben Johnson trickerations, and It's kind of developing
Caleb
more than
doesn't
they're
know
hoping
it.
to.
Thank you, Camille.
I guess. Look, here's the problem. You got a coach
Mhm.
that wants things done his way, like his previous boss.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, he's coming in harder than the coach that was coaching Caleb before.
Culture.
So there's
Yep.
culture going against each other. He's got look, he's the face of the program.
Yep.
If he wants to continue
better
being
win.
the face of the program,
Better win.
he needs to win and he needs to do what he's told.
Yep. It's going to be a lot of jobs lost.
Because they'll move on quick.
First and
They have
foremost,
They'll move on quick.
They have to.
Okay.
Now, ChatGPT, you know, they ran the possible playoff scenarios 100 times for each team. In our division, the Lions were picked to finish with the most opportunities of 67.
Okay.
Then it dropped down to the Packers at maybe 53,
Okay.
and then 47 with the Vikings and
Mhm.
36 with the Bears. And I thought that was pretty interesting. The highest being the Bills at 81. You know,
Wow.
Yeah, but it wasn't a lot in between the 81 and the 67.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty significant, but okay. I got
Yeah,
you.
interesting.
We'll just see if ChatGPT is right. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if AI is correct.
Yes, we sure will.
AI or AI?
We're talking about practice,
We're talking about practice.
not a game. Not a game. Jim Harbaugh wants everyone to go wants everyone to go out there to play. Not a game that Dan Campbell wants people to eat kneecaps for. No, we're talking about practice.
67 times practice.
Wow. Wow. We need to go to a break and get some air. We'll come up and we're gonna do this again on the other side. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050.
Clear on radio.
You dropped so many gems on that ride here. With things we were talking about, Ben Johnson, we were talking about.
Hey, we're coming back in about a minute. We're coming back in a moment, guys. Derek, if you can hear me, unmute your side.
Unmute yourself. All right. Sorry about that, Miz. Are you there?
Yep, I'm here. Coming back from break in a moment.
We just saw Jim Harbaugh. Rob almost peed on himself.
Oh, good Lord. All right, stand by. We coming back on radio in 5, 4, 3, 2.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris,
I could go home.
Rob Penn.
Hey,
Introduce your friend.
how's the day? Oh, I'm sorry. We'll get there.
Calm down.
I'm sorry.
Breathe,
brother.
Breathe.
Hey,
Breathe.
today allow me to introduce you guys to one of the most skilled, one of the most hottest, the hottest actors in the country in the film industry. You know, the king of Detroit film.
Okay, good.
No,
Just
tell it like it
just say
is.
my name.
Yeah.
Just say my
Actor,
name.
entertainer, leader, big brother, big cousin,
You see why I
father.
did this? Because
You know what I'm
he'll
saying?
get it all out.
Not Jim Harbaugh, but he's cool. Kamel Hassan, baby.
Kamel Hassan.
Not Jim Harbaugh.
It's good.
I'm
It's
sorry,
good
yeah.
to have Kamel here,
Thanks for having
and Rob being here. And Miz, I just want you to know, Jim Harbaugh has the Los Angeles Chargers walking around the Hall of Fame.
Ah, man.
It is incredible. I don't know if you heard Derwin James walk by, and Rob
My
just
man.
literally stood up and went and shook his hand and waved to him, and it gave him dap and everything.
Real
Yeah,
football
that's my guy, man.
And he I'm gonna say this: he knew all the players walking by. He knew all about them, but he reminded me his go-to guy,
Oh my God.
Jim Harbaugh. And he said, if I saw Jim Harbaugh, I'd cry. He's over here. I mean, he's ready.
You getting choked up.
I think he's about to come
Man,
out.
like at a Michael Jackson concert.
I don't. I'm gonna say
Oh
this.
man, touch my hand, bro.
See, he's being real. You guys think he's laughing? He's not.
Touch my
No,
hand.
he's serious. He's not playing.
No, I know he's not playing.
A chance to meet their guy, like no one else on this planet. That's my guy,
And I
That's
just
my
want to
guy.
say,
and I wasn't disappointed.
no, I just want you to know, everybody out there, Jim Harbaugh said, what's up? And, hey, the team, we talked about Michigan football. They start up today, tomorrow. And he said, go blue. He want to say that.
He broke my watch, bro. I'm keeping it forever.
He did break
Keeping it broke.
Keeping it, bro.
He gave him a high five, and it like broke.
Oh,
Jim
yeah.
broke the watch,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it fell on the ground. He didn't even care about the watch.
Man, handshake.
Somebody came over and picked up the watch and gave it to him. I'm like,
Send me that, please.
I got you, bro.
Yeah,
Attack
I just gotta look at it.
he wants the picture that Kalel took of him and Jim Harbaugh.
This is how it was when my daughter Winter was born. I just looking at the picture.
You'll see that you'll see a picture of me and Jim Harbaugh on the WTKA on the Instagram on the socials. So you'll see that too. But it's like Christmas.
Stupid.
You should see the face too. Look at the face. Good God, dude.
Oh man, look at the smile. Yeah, I can't even post it.
No,
I'm
you
smiling
can't. He's like a little kid. I swear, he was like a little kid. He was so excited. But I'm going to say this: our Buckeye colleagues right next to us, they were taking pictures too. Now they may say dirty things about him later on, but they were taking pictures, man. I'm just saying. So.
I peep.
Exactly. I'm just saying.
Life would never be the
Game
same
recognizes game.
Absolutely. You got to speak to your daddy when he comes to the room. You feel me? Speak to your daddy when he comes to the room.
Everyone got to be respectful when father walks in. Just
Yeah, that's right. Speak to
head
Pop.
down and just hope you don't step wrong.
Yes, sir.
Well, I want to say again about Jim Harbaugh. He's a great guy. He brought his team, his professional football team, guys making millions of dollars through here like kids.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people from the public out here as
And
well. They
he
all
brought
over the
them in
place.
here, and he's got them looking at the different things in the Hall of Fame.
Understanding the
This
history.
is what you're paying. This is what you're playing for. This is where you guys want to be
Hollow ground.
at the end of your career.
Absolutely.
Now you all won't be here, but I'm just telling you, this is
You'll
what
live forever.
exactly. This is what it's all about.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's great.
You
It's-
okay,
it's
Rob?
awesome.
I still ain't shook back.
Huh?
I still haven't shook back.
You need a shot?
Yeah. I emptied the clip, bro.
Oh my God!
You're like, ooh, I need a cigarette.
We
Who's
had
playing?
we had to. It was great seeing Jim. He
It
looked
was.
good.
It
He
was.
looked good.
He does look
looked
very
good. He had
healthy. Yeah,
surgery, and Miz, I can tell you, he looks good. He looks like he's ready to go. We'll see how much he does on the sidelines tonight, but it'll be interesting. But you know, he's in good mood.
Mm-hmm.
Smile, laughing, having a good time, enjoying his players. I mean, eating this up, being inside the Hall of Fame. You know, the greatest thing is, as an NFL player, you should want to come to the Hall of Fame.
Absolutely.
You should want to have a tour.
if
You
you-
want to look at it.
If you love football,
Yeah.
it's
It's history.
Absolutely.
And what do? You learn from history.
That's right.
You
And
learn from it.
Jim Harbaugh is a history guy.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The greats that paved the way.
Mhm.
Got to pay homage.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So, I mean,
That-
it was great.
That's Bo Schembechler of my life.
Exactly. I mean, that's Bo Schembechler DNA. That's one of Bo
It
Schembechler's
is.
children,
It
baby.
is. That,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that was great.
Yeah.
It was great. And, it brought joy just seeing the young man just
You know what? He not lying. He said this wasn't a thing today. He said it a couple weeks ago. He just wanted to meet Jim Harbaugh. That's what he said.
We can go home.
He said, I'm a fan. I'm a fan out this week, and I
Yeah.
just want to meet Jim Harbaugh. That's it. He's been saying it the past 2 weeks. So as soon as we get here, let's go.
I'm glad you got what you wanted. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's go to the strip club.
Wow.
It reminded me of a few years ago when we were here and I got a chance to have just a nice lengthy conversation with Dan Marino.
Yeah.
As if we were buddies that he knew before. It was such a honor and a pleasure to just have a conversation with somebody I admired for so many. When we were kids, everybody thought they was Dan Marino.
I didn't have any dog in that race.
Yeah, he said.
we just had Mark Clayton on.
Oh, okay.
A couple
nice.
like an hour ago, we had Mark Clayton on because we wanted to talk about the 85 Bears. And they played the 85 Bears, and Mark Clayton had a great game.
He did.
I mean,
Absolutely.
he had an incredible
Was that Monday night game?
That was the Monday night game. The most
Hey,
watched
look at that
Monday
football
night game.
knowledge.
And it was just an incredible. And they had that Bear defense.
That's
and
right.
They played
that 4-6.
and I said to Mark, dude,
They ate it up.
They wait.
They 15-1 that year.
They went one on one with you guys. He
15-1.
goes,
15-1.
yeah. But that was the
Played
one
a
team.
1-on-1 with a 4-6.
That was the one team that was scheduled to beat them. And if they got by them, they would have gone undefeated. And that's what the 72 team, the undefeated team of the Miami Dolphins, were on the sideline.
Yeah, celebrate.
That changed football. Today we call it the spread. The RPO. It changed the culture of football.
Right.
Early. Yep. That's what everybody runs today. That offense, that schemes. And that's why you never see a 4-6. You know what I'm saying? Especially outside of Little League football. You know what I'm saying? That's one-on-one coverage.
So they made Nat Moore the tight end.
Yep.
They put Nat Moore in and ran the tight end as the tight end.
Right.
They couldn't. You had, and I love Wilbur Marshall. He's a teammate of mine from the Redskins. You had Wilbur Marshall covering Nat Moore. Come on, man. Nat Moore ate him apart.
Paul Wilbur.
Exactly. You got an all-pro linebacker. You got an all-pro linebacker
absolutely.
covering Nat Moore.
Out of there.
I mean, that was
Out of
just
there.
crazy. That was crazy.
If you bring in Clayton, you got to bring Cooper, man. Everybody has to come.
Yeah.
Well, I was
Mark Clayton, super.
Mark
duper,
Clayton.
baby.
I said Mark Clayton should be in the hall.
Hitman Duper.
Absolutely. Him
That
man, super
trio
duper,
should have been in.
We were
Absolutely.
talking about this. What quarterback that's in the NFL doesn't have
his guys
throwing?
with him.
Yeah, the guys
his
he threw the ball to.
Absolutely.
Name me
It's not
outside of
there
Dan
aren't
Marino.
any.
Outside of Dan
There
Marino.
aren't any.
Brett
Bradshaw, Sharp.
Today, hey, no, it's not official. It's not official yet, though, right?
It
No,
is.
Yeah,
it
no,
is.
he
No,
is.
it
When he get the insurance, Saturday.
Man,
right?
shit.
Saturday.
Shut up.
Shut up. They got his big
Yeah,
picture.
He should
You
have been
see the
here.
big
He
picture of
should
him?
have been here. He
Yeah.
should have been here. Absolutely.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But wait a
You
minute.
wanna be
That made him
technical.
hungry, though. I'll tell you that. That made him hungry
Oh,
because
yeah.
his brother. Wait a
Oh,
minute.
yeah.
Shannon did everything he could to get his brother in that hall.
Shannon
He
did a lot of
everything.
things.
He did stop that.
Oh, here
We're not
you go.
talking about that.
Can't let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Oh man. He apologized. Let's all move on.
It's over.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey, he's a free agent. Come on over.
I
Come
hope-
to Death Row.
I hope the media is not making this weekend about shit.
Come
No,
to
they're
Death
not.
Row.
I hope-
They're
I
not.
hope
They're not.
not.
I don't think they are. I don't think anybody
I hope
is.
not.
I mean,
That's-
and make it about Cam Newton if he came here. I'm gonna just say that.
Man, yo, yeah. If you walking around like with his hair like
Sometimes
with the little hat.
Cam's takes are interesting.
Well,
He doesn't-
I
hey,
think it's his
he tell it-
strategy
he tell it
behind
real.
everything he says. He wants to make a splash, make noise in order to get those followers, subscribers, and viewers.
I get
up.
it.
So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, just a lot of guys, especially in this new school of podcasters. Gilbert Arenas is
I got
one
you.
that's
Yeah.
he is driving me nuts with his hot takes. Please click the link. Oh God.
For the
So,
one,
it's
you
like-
cannot
it's
tell
like
me
that, yeah.
that
And it helps because they end up talking about this on ESPN and
All the
other
time.
big
Ryan
networks.
Clark,
so it
everybody.
just funnels everybody
Yes,
back to
I
the
get it.
podcast.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
It is. Yeah.
It's something. I mean, look,
It's
But-
clickbait.
it is.
It's for sure.
But I just look. You played the game. He played the game. You guys know the game. He knows the game. We don't have to fight about the game.
Absolutely.
You can have different agreements
right,
or
right.
different things like that because you may see it differently
Right.
on the other side.
What he was right. The only thing that how many times are you gonna bring up he didn't dive on the fumble? You know what I'm saying? Or his attitude was slumped
Okay,
over.
so
That's the only thing that they can say.
I watched the black quarterbacks. You know when Michael Vick did it.
Yep.
Did you guys see that?
Yeah, he was with Tony. Yep.
So he was with Cam,
Mhm.
and him and Cam were talking.
Mhm.
Michael Vick put that in Cam's head.
Mm.
Was it about the championship, or is it MVP? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they were talking about the fumble, and Michael Vick said, "You're bigger. You're iconic."
Mhm.
So yeah.
And to be honest, I don't think anybody would have beat that Broncos defense that day.
No,
I
no,
don't think anybody
no,
would have
they
beat them
couldn't
that
block
day,
him.
bro.
They couldn't-
I don't think anybody
wait a
would have
minute.
beat
They
them.
didn't block him. They didn't
Yeah.
block him up. I mean, they got to him.
Man,
And Cam
even
was-
on the fumble, it was like 1,000, 2-point fumble. Here comes Von Miller.
Yeah, but he had been getting
Them dogs were
beat
out.
up all
He's been
game.
getting
Like he
hit
had been
all
getting
game
hit
long.
all
And
game,
you could
bro.
see the attitude coming on because I'm getting hit. I can't
Frustrated,
throw the ball.
yeah.
Yes, he was
Frustration.
frustrated. I get it.
Yeah, all that year was the dab and he'd come out everything.
Superman chest.
Killing him.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
everything.
They were happy to see him
Hey,
fail.
all due respect.
That
he
boy was
ran
bad.
everything that year.
They were 14,
That
2,
was his
15, and
year.
1, too, right?
That
Yeah.
That
was
was
his
the
year.
Carolina Panthers.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What receiver did they have besides Ted Ginn? And
Wait a minute.
Your cousin
Yeah, wait a
Richard.
They had didn't they have what you call it, the little wide receiver?
Greg Olsen?
No,
No, Steve Smith.
Steve Smith. They had Steve
No,
Smith.
Smith was gone when they went to the
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
Oh, did-
Smith was
Mhm.
gone when they
Okay.
went to the Super
Yeah.
Bowl.
All right.
Teddy Ginn. I
It
think
was
had
Ted
Teddy
Ginn
Ginn.
and
They had Ted Ginn.
it was
Jason
Ted
Avant was on that
Ginn
team,
and
Yep.
who?
Jason Avant.
No, it was
Was it Ricky? Was it
oh God,
Exactly.
from Michigan.
Pointed Jason Avant.
Jason
Oh,
Avant?
A point proven. Point proven.
Devin
Funches.
Funches. They
Devin
did have
Funches.
Funches.
Yeah, he had
Funches
Funches.
was-
on
yeah.
it. That was his number 2.
That was a running team.
Exactly.
I think that was James
Oh, they
Stewart.
had
and
two.
D'Angelo
Yeah, they had
Williams.
two running backs. They had
James
two
Stewart,
running
D'Angelo
backs. They had
Williams,
two
and
going
a tight end.
right. They were
Yeah.
coming downhill. They were
Mhm.
coming downhill.
They were
on you.
built to beat you within the hashes, and they did that, man. The hits. Yeah,
Gotta say this.
he was allowed to be abused that entire for a span of 5 years. You know, he took hits after hit.
As they
late.
said, he's a quarter. He's a big
Physical
quarterback.
guy. Yeah.
I mean, he was a huge guy.
Mhm.
It's just the way it was, and they
Yeah,
referees let him hit.
Yeah.
Referees let him get hit.
that's right.
Load the box, make him throw.
Right.
You know, a lot of those hits were after he released the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they took some extra shots.
Yeah, but
you know
not-
they took extra shots.
Not always when he ran down, got downfield, and became a runner.
And he didn't get the flags. He wasn't going to get the flags.
No, absolutely.
He too
not.
big.
Absolutely.
He was
not.
too big.
And it, you know,
What an athlete.
he wasn't the bad guy, but he wasn't the favorite. Like
No,
they
he
didn't
wasn't-
celebrate him in that
He
MVP
was not
campaign.
right.
Yeah.
He was not the picturesque.
Yeah, MVP,
MVP.
candidate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
but he
I mean-
ran away with the award,
Yeah.
so
Right.
nothing
Picked
they
him
could
apart
do
when they
about
came
it.
in on the offseason when he called reporter sweetheart.
Right.
You know football. That's so sweet.
No, he
Go
he
ahead.
was a unique individual,
Absolutely.
and he was before his time.
Absolutely,
very smart guy.
absolutely,
Yeah,
brilliant.
He knew
You
what
know,
he was
from
doing.
a-
It's before clickbait, but he knew what he was doing. The outfits. Come on,
Mhm.
he wearing outfits and after
Remember
outfits.
me,
Yes.
notice me. Yeah.
Right. Notice who I am.
Yeah.
You see what I wear.
Look
Right.
at my pants. And my hat has a hole in it.
I look at my pants.
They got him on ESPN. He's on there.
Yeah,
He's
Alpha
on there,
Nam,
man.
yeah.
He can come on the show. Don't wear that damn hat, Cam. Okay?
No,
Hey,
that's his thing.
Leave
Nah,
that hat
he-
alone, bro.
he wear those hats everywhere.
you can come on for a segment.
Is that the
Long as you wear the
statistics? That's his statistics.
That was the starting lineup of that 2015 Panthers team that made it to the Super Bowl, where Cam Newton started.
right.
Yeah,
Teddy
Jonathan Stewart in the backfield, Corey Brown and Ted Ginn Jr. as your primary wideouts.
Okay.
Wow.
Then you had Greg Olsen, who was your primary tight end.
Primary receiver.
Basically was it, yeah, because he had the most reception yards that year with 11, just over 1,100 with 7 tutties.
Didn't that linebacker get hurt? Didn't Luke get
Thomas
hurt?
Davis. Oh,
Yeah, I think this was Kuechly's last season with
That was
in the
Kuechly's
pros.
last
With
season,
Sam
yeah,
Smith
because
and
he was
Kuechly,
taking too
yeah.
many
And
hits
Thomas
to
Davis,
his head.
And
Thomas
who was
Davis
the
on the
other?
team?
Tom? No.
Yep, Thomas
Yeah,
Davis.
Thomas Davis, the other linebacker, he was there.
the Greg Hardy. Was he on that team?
No, I think at that point, I think Hardy was.
Gone.
I think he was gone at that point, but I forgot the guy that's going into the Hall of Fame on Saturday. Jared Allen was actually part of that same.
Oh, he
team.
was a part of
I
the
don't
team.
Sure
remember.
was.
I don't remember Jared
He
Allen
sure
being on that team. Was he?
He sure was.
You know, those
They had a
last
really
stats,
good defense.
You know,
They
Jared
did have a
Allen,
great
really
defense.
did.
They,
Rice in a
they
sneak
got after him.
uniform, you know, things of that nature.
They played. Wait a minute. They played all their games at home. They would beat
Mhm.
people up
Mhm.
during that season.
Roman Harper, Kurt Coleman, Peanut Tillman, Josh Norman, like that
yeah.
that secondary was just
Hell of a
no
secondary.
They were
Oh, yeah.
straight, man. And
Oh,
yeah, that second level, like I said, Thomas Kuechly. Who was the outside linebacker on that team?
It was Thomas Davis and Shaq Thompson.
Shaq
Thompson. That's the one.
Yeah, they were loaded. And on the D line, Julius Peppers. No, he already left the group.
No, he was gone.
Peppers was gone. It was Charles Johnson, Star Lutulele, Kawan Short, and then, like I said, Jared Allen came in. I don't. Yeah, that was a beastly.
That
Beastly.
team was built to control the ball and control the line of scrimmage, to run the ball, the clock, eat you up, and to run, stop you with that defense on all levels. They built it like the Ravens.
Mm-hmm. I mean, hell, even their offensive line was built. That was the year that not too long after he left, I think Houston, Michael Orr came over and was the blindside tackle.
I
wasn't trying to be cutesy, but it ended up working out that way, though.
Bars.
But the one thing you could give Cam, he took the team who drafted him to a Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
Absolutely.
He went through the bumps and the bruises and everything, and he made it to the Super Bowl.
I mean, that's common.
Not for a black quarterback.
Oh, that part.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's speak facts.
I'm trying to get you there.
Okay.
Because
I'm here. All right. Let me get back because my trembling just went away.
You just
you regrouped.
got your nerve back.
Yeah.
Miss, he was shaking the whole thing. He couldn't believe he was sitting next to Jim Harbaugh.
It took me like 20 minutes to get it back.
Clearly.
Yeah, no doubt.
I tell you what, it was good to see you melt down just a little bit, dude. You was like a little schoolgirl.
I was trying to hold it together more, man. I did better than I thought I would.
Yeah,
I just wanted to see.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see. Oh my God! Because I yelled his name and
Thank
said,
God we wasn't in public.
Rob. He finally looked. Oh my God!
I was talking to Omari Hampton, the starting running back.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I know. And he said, Rob, hey.
Crazy.
I'm sorry you were talking. I knew who you were talking
Ain't no
to.
sorry.
But it was
Ain't no sorry.
Jim Harbaugh was walking
like,
by.
I say, man,
I'm just saying.
Did you ever even make it to the bathroom?
No, he never made it.
You got up and walked in there.
I went, the bathroom.
It's right there.
It's back that way.
It's pregame. It's pregame dumps now.
There's Jim
Pre-game
Harbaugh's
dumps.
wife right there.
It's pregame dumps.
Pregame dumps, yes, sir.
Hi, Sarah.
What are you talking about?
How you doing? Good to see you.
Miss Harbaugh.
We're just doing a show here today. It's okay. We're just saying hi.
Your husband changed my life today. He shook my hand.
He shook your hand.
Yeah, like I told you, Michael Jackson fan. I almost said,
okay.
Thank you so much.
Biz, I got to take this train and put it back on the rails. So we need to go to the break.
Let's go to break.
We'll come right back on the other side.
Let's
You're listening
regroup.
to the M Zone.
Let's regroup.
On the big 1050.
Let's regroup.
Oh my God. That was fun. That was good, bro. Is we need to talk trade deadline. Find out
We can
what
talk that
we
when we come
got,
back.
get everything up. You taking
Yeah,
calls
we'll be
today
back
or
here in about a little over 2 minutes. All right, Jamie, we come. We'll be back here in a bit. Stand by. Here we go, Jay. Back in 5, 4, 3.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris. Matt the Hitman Mizzler, best guy in the Bizzler. I don't know where Rob Payne is. He's just happy.
Right behind you.
He's behind me. I'm sorry. I didn't know where he was. I'm not gonna lie.
No. The only reason why I knew that was that I saw him walking right behind you on the video stream. That's all.
In the pregame line.
You try to go hunt down Jim Harbaugh again? Is that what it was?
Or to talk to his wife, one or the other. Miz, we got to find out what's going on in Major League Baseball in the trades, particularly the Tigers, if you don't mind.
Well, okay. I'm glad you said that. We'll start with the Tigers. We know that earlier in the week, the Tigers did make a move to pick up a couple of guys in division from the Minnesota Twins, including Chris Paddock, who got the start in yesterday's 7-2 victory, and just having glowing reviews about being traded here in Detroit before and after the game, and pitching an outstanding gem. To kind of get him back, because he had a losing record when he was in Minnesota and was able to find a way to bounce back. So it was good to see that. Now comes the good news, I would say, for the Tiger fan base, that the Tigers are bolstering their bullpen help right now, as they made a trade early this morning, late last night, however you want to classify it. They made a trade with the Atlanta Braves to bring in Rafael Montero in exchange for minor league infielder Jim Jarvis. And he's a guy, Jarvis is a guy that's kind of low on the he's kind of low in terms of the minor league scouting report that the Tigers have. Mm-hmm. So it's not a bad trade that the Tigers were able to pull off with the Braves at this point. I'm not entirely sure and what context Montero is going to have with the Tigers. Kind of bringing up his stats this year. His ERA is kind of high. He spent a little time with Houston as well, so this is his third team he'll be a part of. this season, but he's got a 5.43 ERA. He struck out 39 with his time with Houston and the Atlanta Braves. So there is some positivity at the very least with that. That there is some help. The Tigers also did make an acquisition, and again, to me, I'm kind of shocked with another in-division rival with the Cleveland Guardians. They picked up Paul Sewald, who is definitely a big get. I think the Tiger fans should be extremely happy with a side-armed right-handed pitcher. Great for his strikeout ability. Definitely fits the role. The only issue is that he is on the injured list right now. So we may not see him until the tail end of the regular season. I believe he'll be clear to get off the injured list by the beginning of September. And then the final trade as of right now, there's still less than an hour left in the deadline, but the Tigers did make an agreement with another right-handed pitcher out of the bullpen in Kyle Finnegan, who we got from the Washington Nationals in exchange for I believe a couple of minor league guys that may never have seen the light of day in Detroit. But the good thing about this is he's a hometown boy, grew up just outside Detroit, was a Tiger fan. He comes in and he's had 86 saves over the 3 seasons he's been with Washington. So it's a big move for the Tigers to pull that move off. They did also bring in made a trade with the Texas Rangers for another right-hander, but he's going to start off at AAA because there's not enough room on the main roster right now to put him in. Cody Hewer, who has got a 3.43 ERA, four saves in 35 outings this year for Texas's AAA team in Round Rock. But a young talent that could see some time potentially towards the end of the season. We'll see how things pan out. But right-handed pitchers is the one thing the Tigers desperately needed, as the minor league system has been just decimated with injuries with right-handed pitchers. But those have been the trades that have been done so far for the Tigers. I know a lot of people were wondering what was going to happen with Eugenio Suarez of the Arizona Diamondbacks. Well, we lost out on that trade. He is going to be joining his former teammate in, I believe it's Jalen Naylor with the Seattle Mariners, as Naylor got traded earlier in the week as well. So the Mariners picked up Suarez, and they add on to theirs. Whole bunch of big trades have happened. Cleveland also shipped off Shane Bieber, who is one of their big aces. He goes to Toronto and joins the Blue Jays, who are still at the top of, I believe, at the top of the American League at this point, but they're at the top of the East right now, and they're trying to fight off the Yankees to try to keep that top spot. Other big moves that have happened so far, the Phillies have made a move for Harrison Bader, who is an outstanding outfielder. But the one that really, I think, raised some eyebrows, the Yankees are making a trade for David Bednar, who is the closer for the Pittsburgh Pirates. He comes over. It's a huge haul that the Pirates are actually getting in exchange for Bednar. And one I think that surprised a lot of people after signing a 6-year extension with the Minnesota Twins, Carlos Correa is heading back to the Houston Astros and rejoining the Astros organization, where he helped the Astros smack the trash can and win a world championship.
Aspartame. Bullshit. Sorry.
Cheater. Wow.
But that's how things at deadline are looking right now. We may not see too much more movement in terms of like any big name stars, so to speak, as the deadline comes to an end at 6:00 tonight.
Yep.
But we'll probably see a couple of other moves here and there as we get closer to the deadline. But yeah, the big move for the Tigers right now has been trying to bolster up that bullpen, because that's the one thing they really need help with at this point right now.
That's it.
Well, look, anything going on? Looks like the Guardians is selling.
The Guardians are selling, even though they're 500 and 9 games behind Detroit. I can't remember where exactly they are in terms of the wild card. I'm kind of bringing that up right now. They're 2.5 and behind Texas for that last wild card spot right now. So it's really kind of a make or break for. I was surprised that the Rangers haven't made a lot of big moves themselves because they're also in the hunt to chase down Houston, just like Seattle's in the same predicament. They're both, I think, 5 games behind Houston in the or the AL West. Seattle's just buying. Seattle's trying to get more bats, and they're trying to subsidize big bats and more runs for lack of pitching help at this point. That's kind of been their big issue. If you exclude that series before the All-Star break in Detroit, but
do you think everybody's trying to do it the way the Tigers did it last year? I mean, the Tigers sat pat. They got Flaherty left. I get it, but
yeah,
the Tigers they went with their young team, and they did it in great fashion. So, is that why people are standing, holding pat right now?
People are in touch with reality, bro. Let's pack it in.
The Dodgers.
Yeah, definitely.
The Dodgers. Pack it in.
Cancun. Okay.
Just as long as we don't dip their water in that dirty ass water in Galveston, Texas. That's all they will try to avoid.
Now we're gonna lose the discount.
But I mean, I don't know if it's going to work out for Cleveland. I mean, the thing about the Guardians, and when we kind of did a preview show on back when the playground was still around, I had thought that the Guardians were going to be one of the favorites to win the division, only because
I remember that.
You never know what Cleveland has got. They can make an outstanding team from scraps.
Scraps is the word.
That is the one thing. Like you could look at their roster and go, I may know 1 or 2 names on that team, but that's it. But I think the big issue for them right now is after their star closer Clase is on leave because of some gambling issues, and I think this is like the 2nd or 3rd player that has hit like the non-injury like list or whatever. Like there is an issue with Cleveland right now that's more in clubhouse stuff rather than on field stuff.
It goes past Cleveland. You know, it goes
yeah.
deeper class Lake area. They're in Ohio.
It's deep. It's deeper.
Deep rooted.
I know that there's a station right next to you, sitting right next to you guys, and I think they do cover Guardian baseball, so I didn't want to say anything too terribly loud, but I don't think they can hear through the cups either. So
we call this domination.
That's what I'm trying to do. But the big thing right now for Detroit, at least, is to try to keep that maintaining of that large lead that they have, which is still the largest lead among any of the divisions in baseball. 9-game lead.
Still have the largest lead.
I feel like they made it through their dog days, though. They just had a tough stretch these past couple of weeks.
You can't say that because they swept Arizona. Arizona's a joke.
We were struggling the past. We've been struggling the past few weeks.
The thing is, Kamel's not wrong. Kamel's not wrong. Is that they needed to get some kind of essentially almost like a defibrillator jumpstart of things.
I get that. I
think the series with Arizona, I think was the spark. And I think Kerry Carpenter coming back. You are trying to rework your pitching staff at this point, which was I think the biggest issue since coming back and even going into the All-Star break.
You lost a lot of good arms.
You lost a lot of good arms. I mean, you lost Jackson Jobe early on the season, who's getting the Tommy John surgery. Reese Olson is done with the shoulder strain in his pitching arm. So you needed to find someone to kind of come in and try to pick up the slack. That's where the Chris Haddock coming in the trade that helps out. I believe it's Troy Melton, who they called up from AAA last week to. It was only supposed to be just like a stop, so that Scooble can welcome his second child to the world. Mm-hmm. But when Reese Olson went down, it's like, well, we need someone here, so why don't you stay up here, kid? Gets a start in Detroit against Arizona. I believe it was on Monday, or it was Monday or Tuesday, one of the two, and has an outstanding outing against the Diamondbacks. And just by getting a few games in a row, just to kind of get that bitter taste of a nasty losing skid out, I think helps out. Now you got to go up and get the road coming up this weekend. A tough series against a red hot Philadelphia Phillies team.
Yeah.
They're trying to hold off the Mets. They made the moves to make themselves better. This is going to be. This could potentially be a potential World Series preview coming up this weekend, and it fits perfectly because they flexed the Sunday game from an afternoon game to a Sunday night game on ESPN.
And that's what they said about the Cubs too a couple weeks ago. Remember?
Exactly. It's a great preview of what's to come. If the Tigers can find a way to snap out of the skid, which they've shown right now, the real question comes down to, can they continue on with the success? And they're starting to find their way. That, scoring 26 runs in the first 2 games of the series, I think just in general in this last series, which I believe is about 9 times more than they had since coming back from the All-Star break itself. Kerry Carpenter, I think, adds to it. The bats the confidence comes back around for the Tigers. So I think that this is the start of the changing of things, and I hope the Tiger fans can just sit back and go, sorry for overreacting.
You're saying it, though. Red hot Phillies.
You
going into their house, and Philly's got something to prove too. They know how good that Tiger team was, but it cooled off. Now I get it. The Diamondbacks aren't the greatest team, but it's still the Phillies at their house.
It is. And Philly, I mean, you probably know this just as well as anyone, and it doesn't matter whether it's on the gridiron, on the hardwood, or on the diamond. Philly fans are relentless.
Exactly.
But Philly got to play the best team in baseball.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. And they know they're playing the best team. They want to make it, but they want to show their measurement. The one thing about Philly, with Bryce and everybody, they want to show their measurement. They're like, hey, we can size up.
Yeah, I mean, Kyle Schwarber he's getting a resurgence as well. I mean, you kind of thought maybe like the flash during the All-Star game with that home run off that they had, like maybe it's just a one blip thing. They put him in left field a couple nights ago, and he looked like he was at home.
Right,
and it's really scary considering that he was really more of a first baseman DH kind of guy, because let's just be honest here, he's a bit of a husky dude. Right. He's built for power, not really much for fielding, but he went out there and he looked like he was
exactly.
He played ball. Like he played like he knew that every game from here on out matters more than anything. He doesn't want to be a wild card team. He doesn't want the Phillies to be a wild card team. He don't want the Mets to win the division. He wants to win it all.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a good test for the Tigers coming up here. Starting tomorrow night, 6:40 is or 7:10 will be the first pitch tomorrow night in Philadelphia.
Hey, the Phillies are fired up, man, and it's the whole team. The city is culture is citywide, especially with Harper doing what he did to Manfredi at the beginning of the week.
Mm-hmm.
They're fired up, bro.
I think that's really the big story about it all is that I mean, Philly loves them some Bryce Harper.
Yeah,
at this point, because they're like, yeah, he's standing up to the authority. Hell yeah.
Let's
go out there for some support. Yeah, he looks like a jerk. Yeah, we love him.
Let's go.
He's ready to play. He's ready to play. They ready to
the Philly faithful.
Muck it up.
Yeah. But hey, they gotta come to the D. They gotta go through the D.
That's exactly it. And like I said, Detroit's getting hot at the right, getting back hot at the right time. I mean, they've got the best win streak right now in the American League, and only 2.
Was it 5?
They've won 4 in a row. The only other teams that have won more since more than them have actually been the Padres and shockingly the Pittsburgh Pirates.
I mean, we have a rivalry.
No, we beat Toronto the last game of the series and then beat the Diamondbacks, correct?
Yes.
No,
so,
did they?
Yeah, we beat Toronto on Sunday.
They got one on Toronto.
Yeah, they got the Sunday afternoon game against Toronto. They lost the series, but I mean to avoid a 4-game sweep is huge, because you don't want to have that same taste like you did against Seattle when they came in, because
Toronto has been muscling up. They've been muscling up.
Oh yeah,
the way that the sports world is going right now, man. We got the Tigers and the Phillies, and I guarantee you the Lions and the Eagles will set it off too. So yeah, this is gonna get good.
Jamie and I had here, Rob. Here's the thing. Jamie and I had this conversation when the schedules were coming out, and we're like, dude, it's got to be Detroit at Philly for week 1 Sunday night. It's like it just
Why not?
screams that.
With the Red Wings and the Flyers,
They were
where
supposed
at?
to they were
Pistons
destined to
and-
meet
yeah.
in Detroit.
Well, Detroit blew that. So
I'm just saying it was destined.
I mean, trust me, I was hoping for that too, but now we got to wait till week 10 before that game happens, and it just I don't know. If we gotta wait an additional 9 weeks or whatever to get that game compared to week 1, man,
Well,
especially the history of injuries that the Lions have had on defense. Like it just, I don't want to put that juju out there, but
not have they will not have an injury on defense. They'll be okay this year.
What happened last year?
They got
was a
through
total
it.
anomaly.
Exactly. It shouldn't have happened.
Yeah. So don't give the Redskins. Don't give the Commanders credit for that.
Oh, I'm giving
Come
them
on,
credit. They had a lot. They had a
Man,
rookie
they-
running. They had a rookie quarterback
Yeah,
back there.
man, they were playing against a
practice squad.
Yeah,
I
practice
get it.
squad. Like I said,
Yeah.
yeah. Man,
But wait a minute, professional athletes.
No.
They're professional athletes.
Man,
they get paid
most of them
too.
guys didn't have a job 3
They
weeks
didn't.
before that.
They didn't. But let me say this: then you won't have a job later on either. If you don't come to play,
that's right.
We ain't gonna have to worry about that again.
What I'm saying.
Let's pray.
And Aaron's gone. Aaron's gone right now.
we sent him packing. We sent him out of town, and he blew his Achilles out, and it looked like a joke up in New York. And see what he looks like in Pittsburgh now.
A joke.
He hates it.
About it. Honestly, he does look like a joke. There have been some of the videos they've showed at Pittsburgh camp have not been pleasant to say the least.
You don't believe everything you see. Don't believe everything you see.
Unless you see it on Facebook.
I have faith in Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin,
that part.
Yeah,
gotta have faith in him because he seems to pull it off.
He's been
each and
dragging
every
that
year.
squad through
Yep.
the mud
He's
every
been
year.
pulling that team
Absolutely.
to 10-game wins. I don't know how they do it.
Either
They don't know how they do it either.
Exactly.
I don't think they know either.
I mean, you had a 2-headed monster throwing the ball last year. I mean, one guy, and then you go with the other guy.
It's been that way now for like 6 years. Since old boy retired. Ever since Myles Garrett cracked my man Mason Rudolph with that helmet across.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, the Steelers have been just hey,
The Steelers are gonna be
I'll
okay.
chip my head,
They're
bro.
gonna be
He
okay.
be a whack-a-mole.
Wow.
I've never seen anything like that, man. You know what I'm saying? It went away like nothing ever happened now. No, we don't talk about it no more. Like
You know why you don't talk about it?
Who cares about Mason Rudolph?
Exactly.
Man, he hit, bro. He just tried to
It's
mollywop
Mason
him.
Rudolph.
It is.
It don't matter, man.
It does matter.
He might as well hit him with a
It's
sledgehammer.
what,
Like
it's what Miles said he said.
I've never seen
Okay?
anything like
That's
that.
why it disappeared.
I guess
When he said what Miles said he said, and
Bro.
everybody believed it, so they erased it and
Didn't talk about it
no
anymore.
more. We didn't have it any other way.
Whack-a-mole.
The league don't play that.
Man, it's like he took a sledgehammer, like I said, the equivalent,
And the league,
or like an acne ball
investigated.
falling
The
on.
league investigated.
Yeah.
Those allegations were true.
It was real.
We heard him,
They're like, oh yeah,
and they said,
we
"Okay,
clumped him on the
this
head
is
too.
not to be repeated ever again."
You remember when
We
Metal
didn't hear
World
it
Peace
anymore.
elbowed James Harden and his whole half of face? That's what I was like. Wow,
the
this is
equivalent. Yeah, the equivalent.
Okay,
Yeah, it's just some things in sports that's like wow.
it is. It's good. So
Stop.
when I get back on this line today, after this break,
You out of here?
no, I need to know who has the Hall of Fame missed from you guys. Who has the Hall of Fame missed, and who should be a Hall of Famer? Like I said, Mark Clayton today.
Okay, so we have a time span, like we have something to measure it by and stay between.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying, who you got? It's real. I mean, and nobody
Well,
judges. You don't get judged.
Can we add something to it?
Add something to it.
Players that you want predictions that were good enough, but you know will be overlooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely, yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Sweet.
I mean, guys that you No, that like I'm saying, Doug Williams should be a Hall of Famer. Doug Williams, what he's done for this sport and what he's done for the city of Washington and what he's done for Tampa Bay, all the things he went through. Are you kidding me?
Why isn't this argument nationwide? Why isn't this the argument of him being? Why isn't this the number one headline in the media right now?
Because we're celebrating the 4 that are getting in.
Exactly.
I'm just telling you.
And brother Doug, he's here every year.
Right. He's here. He pays homage. He respects this.
We couldn't even get T.O. up here there for yeah, come on.
Yeah, T.O. That's a different animal. I'm not touching that one.
You know.
I'm not even touching that one. Him and Donovan got on. Did you see that? They got into it on Twitter. On
Again?
X.
Oh, I just seen a picture.
Yeah, they just got it.
I'm not surprised. That's what they do.
It's just weird.
It is.
Of men on the internet. That's all it is nowadays.
That's exactly what it is. We got to go go on a break. We'll be right back. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big Ten. Where? Robert Poche? Clear. Is that Robert Poche? Nah, that ain't Robert Poche. Look like him. It did look like him.
That might be him.
It might be him.
All right, we're coming back from break, guys.
The little guy talking about.
All right, guys, here we go. Coming back in 5, 4, 3, 2.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morse, Matt the Hitman Misler, best guy in the Bizzler. Yeah, Rob Penn here.
ASAP.
He's just doing his thing. Who you guys got? Who you got? You got any players?
Reggie Wayne for sure.
Reggie Wayne.
Reggie Wayne for sure. I'm not mad at Hines Ward either. I'm not mad at Hines Ward being in the Hall.
Hines Ward his name came up.
Yeah, I'm not mad at him being in the Hall.
It's coming.
And Quan Bolden.
That's coming too.
Ooh.
Mhm.
No, it's not.
It's probably not coming,
That
but
ain't coming.
he's
a hothead on the sideline.
He killed a dog.
I mean, but yeah, he put in that work everywhere he,
He
went.
did.
He put
He
in
did.
that work every jersey he put on.
He didn't touch the dog. He didn't touch the dog.
He did
He
not
will
touch
be
the
it.
dog. He did not touch the dog. That shit's crazy.
Shut up.
Okay. You want me to go?
Who else? Who you got?
No,
I have
he's going to have to prove they can
one and only Mr. Darren Sproles.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes,
That's a good one too.
I like that one. I like that one a lot, actually.
Dennis
Definitely.
Sproles played his butt off.
Very
And how
good.
many years did he play?
Let me see. He played,
Played a while.
Like
About 10,
maybe 10, 12.
10, 12, yeah, for sure.
a lot.
2019 was his last year in the league when he was with the Eagles.
He went into college football Hall of Fame in 21. The BC Super Bowl champion, two-time Super Bowl champion, second team All-Pro, 3-time Pro Bowl, NFL All-Decade team.
Wow.
First team All-American, All Big 12. Yeah, man. The rest of the table, but clutch.
He would to me when I think of Darren Sproles, like I put him almost comparable to like Devin Hester in terms of like the special teams aspect of things. Like he was
Specialty, yeah.
you did not want to punt the ball to that man. Because Sproles would find the smallest pocket. I mean, he was one of the smallest guys on the field, but he'd find the pocket and he'd find that end zone easily.
I know that I would be playing past week 15 in my fantasy league. Right? Getting gems, baby. Jordy Nelson too.
So I mean, he does fall under criteria as far as he's been retired for at least 5 years to be a candidate. So maybe we can we'll hear Darren Sproles for the class of 2026.
Jordy Nelson
For what?
fantasy Hall of Fame.
I was going to say, all right, guys, I'm out of here.
You was gonna raise up?
Yeah, I'm out of here, Jamie. It's over. Rob done lost it officially, guys.
Hey, it's almost that time, baby. It's almost draft time.
Is Terrell Struggs one you guys?
T-
think?
T-Sizzle?
Yeah.
Yes, I have to go back to Arizona.
You like that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have to
Game
go back to
record.
Arizona.
I'm just saying.
Game record. Absolutely.
Right. I
May
mean,
not have
even
the
when
numbers.
Ray Lewis left, but he picked his game up when
Yes,
Ray
he
Lewis
did.
left. I'm
Yes,
just
he did.
saying.
He helped Ray Lewis get one of those rings
Right.
as well.
That's what I'm
So, yeah,
saying.
absolutely.
So
I'm not mad at T Sizzle being in the Hall of Fame at all.
Yeah,
Steve-
I agree.
Schmitty? Well,
Yeah.
he can't now.
What you mean? Smitty?
You know what Schmitty did?
You're the dog?
No.
It all comes back to that again.
The woman he messed
Oh,
with.
the
guy brought it out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was accused, though, right? It was accusation.
Oh no,
correct?
the wife. She said yeah.
Oh well.
I mean,
So
hell.
much for that.
Hey, if we look through the,
I'm
come
just saying, playing
What if-
wise.
That's every.
he's
Hey,
got the
let's see
numbers.
how many
What
people got
about
that.
what about Eli?
He's always been favorite, man. He's
What
You
about?
man, he's the
Hey,
luckiest
you're
dude in the
doing
world.
Manning hate.
Yeah.
You're doing the Manning.
Man, he's the luckiest dude in the world, man.
Oh, you can't have that on the other Manning. Nah,
Look, he's the luckiest dude in the world, bro. He just throw it up. Boom. All right. Manningham.
So
Boom.
wait a
Sounds
minute.
right.
If he doesn't win the Super Bowls, are you saying no?
No,
exactly.
no, because he was terrible the years that
No,
that the
'cause
Giants
he-
were good. Giants were good 2 years, like. Let's be for real. And they weren't even contenders in the years they won a Super Bowl. They weren't even like top in the league.
Right.
They got hot at the end of the year. Both times.
They did it though, cuz.
They beat, wait a minute.
The defense
Look at-
got
no,
hot.
no, no, no.
And he was good enough to
He
not make
made the
mistakes.
throws
Look at
in
who
the clutch,
he beat.
bro.
What did the two
Yeah.
teams did he beat?
He
Twice.
made the throws in the clutch. You
He
don't
beat-
gotta like it.
He
but you
beat the
gotta
best
respect
quarterback
it,
in the
cuz.
league twice.
Yeah.
So it was those individual games. Like, but when it comes down those teams, I don't want to look back.
No,
Hey,
cuz.
I bet
You gotta
hey,
remember those
hey, can we look
NFC
this up? Can
championships
we
on the
look
way
this
to
up?
beating the Patriots,
During
though.
the Super Bowl years, I want to say that they didn't win more than 10 games. Either one of them. Can we look that up? Somebody. Help me out.
I'm on that right now, actually.
You know, Miz is on top.
I want to say 10-6. They won one year. They was 10-6.
What was
One
it?
year they was.
He went 10. The Giants went 10-6 in that game, and the latter one where the Patriots were going to go undefeated.
Right.
Right.
And then the was again Super Bowl 40. That's 46. That was the early one. 9-7. They were the 4 seed.
All right, this show's over.
They won the division, though, cuz.
No. The defense got hot.
It don't matter. They did it as
But
a
he was the
team.
quarterback.
No, he was a game manager. His job was to not make mistakes. He turned into Nick Foles twice. Thank you.
Okay, so he won't be a first ballot.
He had 2 Brad
He
Johnson
turned
seasons.
into Nick Foles twice, even though he started his whole career.
He had 2 Brad Johnson seasons.
I think he's going to be in the NFL.
I think he's gonna be.
I mean,
he's gonna
be in the he's going to be in the NFL. Hall
Yes,
of Fame.
he's going
sure.
to be. He was going to be.
Probably
Hell,
next
Arch
year.
Manning is going to be in there too. Hell, and see, his son too. Guarantee they'll all had a little secluded little area.
So you saying this as if the first 2 Mannings didn't earn their
Right.
Hall of Fame?
I didn't say that.
Okay, well, what are you saying?
I'm just saying, like, say, Arch Manning gonna be in there too.
Well, do you? Okay, let me ask this question: do you think Peyton Manning doesn't belong in?
Peyton Manning, one of the greatest quarterbacks ever lived.
Okay, I was getting ready.
Okay,
yeah.
I
we
mean,
was getting ready to
Right, the sheriff.
leaving the show is hard. We gonna fight after something.
No.
Okay.
I'm a real
Get in the car
Yeah.
and drive 3.5 hours.
I'm just
Hey,
saying.
and let's be for real. He only made one beautiful throw in that Super Bowl, in those Super Bowls, that he led a receiver. It was in stride, routine. The David Tyree throw was not his throw. Let's get David Tyree made that catch.
Wow.
Am I lying?
Honestly, if that play happened like more modern, like they probably would have called it a sack.
Your son could have threw that pass to David Tyree.
I know.
He got enough air under. He would have.
It for sure was a sack.
So you're
before
not saying
the
he
throw,
should be
yeah.
in the
Yeah.
NFL Hall of Fame?
No, I'm not. But he will be in because of that's just how
The wins.
because America.
He led the Giants.
This is
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay. So we just got a question in the chat actually from
Yeah.
Donovan. He's out of Vegas. He goes, "Whose career would you want, Eli Manning's or Ryan Fitzpatrick?"
Eli
Manning's.
Yeah, I think I'd go with Eli in this one.
Yeah. I mean, Ryan Fitzpatrick, he could never get settled. The dude had to buy a new crib every year.
He did.
That's because he was a perennial backup.
Yeah,
But when he got a chance to start,
He
his
was
numbers
still
were
a-
better than
he was a
Eli's.
perennial backup as a starter.
Okay,
So-
were the Vikings right in keeping in staying with JJ or moving on from?
No. Sam just had a historical year.
JJ about to kill it.
Yes.
JJ about to set it
They
off.
with me, Miz.
Yeah.
See,
JJ about to set it off.
Yeah.
see what
I
Sam Darnold just set records last year.
We watched that kid make the
Them
right
throws?
throws
Yes.
every time at Michigan. He did not miss those big throws
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah,
with
but-
throws that should not have been made. He still finds a way when you're going,
Absolutely.
"Oh my god! Oh, you got it." Okay.
Hey, three
And
quarters.
now
through the
he
season,
gets to throw to Jefferson.
3/4 through the season.
Lord.
They're like,
Addison,
Sam, we
Jefferson.
love you for what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Hawkinson.
You've won 6 games in a row. I just want you to know, just don't buy a house.
Who's not buying a house?
Oh, that's
Jay
Talking about our boy Sam Darnold.
because we love you and we love what you're doing. Respect. I just want to be for real with you straight up.
Where is he?
Don't buy a house.
Where is he?
Seattle. He's
Seattle.
in Seattle right now. He got a
He already
big
had a house in Seattle.
He got a nice deal.
He already had a house. in
he
Seattle.
got a big payday. Was it 3 years for $100 million? I think is what he got.
He got a bag.
Just from that great year he had.
There you go.
he got
Like you
paid.
said, and he already had his house in Seattle. So
I
he just
think
went back
him and
home.
Seattle are in trouble.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, like the Jaguars were when Foles went there.
Did you see Sam Darnold those last 3-4 weeks?
Yep.
They just blitzed him.
That's who's showing
Detroit
up.
blitzed the
That's
heck
who,
out of
and
him.
that's who about to show up in Seattle.
I feel bad for him.
I hope Kenneth
like-
Walker knows
They're
how to
like
block.
he has really hurt his stock these
He
last
got
2
paid.
weeks.
He got
You better
paid.
hope Kenneth Walker knows how to block. That's all he's got to hope for right now.
Oh, no, man.
Can he dub block?
He went to Michigan State. Oh no.
We have to go dual running back. Both him and Zach Charbonnet be blocking is what they
Exactly. Michigan State.
Exactly. You got two running backs. Both of them. I mean, they
Zach
they don't have to block.
Chardonnay.
Right.
That's just crazy. Anybody else you guys got?
He's got Kuechly on the list. I'm on the fence about Kuechly.
I like Kuechly
Yeah.
though.
No, Luke Kuechly is going.
Luke Kuechly was
Oh yeah,
good.
Hall of Fame. He's one of the man. I was hearing stories. Who said? That was Metcalf was talking about the story about when he hit him. You know,
Okay,
took him off
I
his
got to
feet.
ask this question.
What's
Aaron Rodgers going to make it to the
What? To the what?
Hall of
First
Fame?
ballot. First ballot.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Did
know,
Rob almost faint when Harbaugh came through here?
I played against Aaron Rodgers in college, man.
Without question, Aaron
Yeah,
Rodgers.
we knew he was like that in college.
First ballot,
Hall of Fame.
first time his name come up, he better get in first.
Of course he is.
And I fully expect for him to be on the stage completely blitzed out of his mind too.
He going to be on mushrooms.
Absolutely.
Give him those Green Bay Packer pain meds that he had in that one Monday game or whatever it was. What was wrong with you? My knee.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hey, Rod's in there.
I'm just making sure.
What about Torrey Holt?
He needs to be in there.
Yeah, Tori. Because I know you, me, and Big Sweet were talking about this yesterday. That I think we were kind of surprised. One of the guys that was a part of the greatest show on turf wasn't there.
Going on up the third receivers on his
Isaac
team.
Bruce is in.
Isaac
He went
Bruce,
2 years ago.
Isaac is there.
he's
Yeah.
in, but Torrey
Marshall-
Holt should be there.
Marshall, the quarterback. Isaac. Who did you say were
Torrey Holt.
Marvin, Edgerrin, Peyton? Let's see if his thing going on. All right, gotta wrap it up.
Reggie Wayne should have already been in there, if you ask me.
I agree with that. I mean, I know. I mean, you put Harrison in there, and
One of the most prolific offenses we've ever seen. Period.
I'm trying
Greatest show on turf.
Period.
yeah.
Show on turf. You got to believe it.
Yep, until J.R. Redmond popped them boys, man, in the Super Bowl.
No,
Shout
you're
out, my
right
boy.
about that.
Yeah,
You
shout out to
no,
J.R.
You're
Redmond.
right.
All right.
I didn't realize the credential that Luke Kuechly had until I brought it up. He was Defensive Player of the Year, and
You got to go. Okay, go. Okay, you guys can go. Go ahead, Luke Kuechly.
I had no idea. It was good seeing you, Rob. Good seeing you, Camille. Good job, bro. We're gonna shout you out, bro.
He loves you now. You got a friend.
Hey, listen. I love it when we got a whole bunch of good people being a part of the M Zone, man. Like I said, we gotta get a good roster, if you will, But I had no idea the credentials that Kuechly had in his career. Defensive Rookie of the Year in 2012, Defensive Player of the Year in 2013.
Oh, Kuechly could play.
I know he could play.
He should be in this hall.
Oh, I know. He made the smart. The thing is I think he made the smart decision to hang it up because of all the concussion stuff that he had dealt with in his career. That was the biggest issue, was that he had so many concussion issues.
I'm gonna say this: Gale Sayers retired early too. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm not comparing Kuechly to Gale Sayers. I'm saying, if you look at it, he was a dynamite linebacker who had in his career early.
Absolutely. Here's a good one that just popped up on the chat, Jamie, from Shadowless Red on our YouTube channel. Ryan Fitzpatrick or Phillip Rivers? among the if you're picking one of the two?
Phillip Rivers. I don't even know why is that. Phillip Rivers was a winner. I don't care what nobody say. Phillip Rivers, you remember when he used to drive the team down the field? He'd be pissed off. He would scream and yell at everybody.
Oh, I know that was kind of his thing to be just angry all the time. It seemed like
he would get it done. When he was at the top of his game, he was Dr. 2 Minute. He was Mr. 2 Minute. He could get it done in 2 minutes.
He was probably. I mean, to me, he made it official of a retirement. I think like earlier this month, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. Yeah.
But
what he got, like 17 kids, right?
Yeah, I've joked around that he could make an entire offensive team just between him and his kids. Like that's kind of what he has right now.
I'm saying he got 17 kids, but he worked hard at it.
He did, and I would probably give the edge to Phillip Rivers. I mean, Ryan Fitzpatrick. You know, Camille said it best. Like he was a great, I don't want to say backup guy, but like he was a journeyman.
Right.
He was a great journeyman, whether he played with the Jets, the Washington, insert whatever you want here, because I think he was a part of all three at one point.
Yeah.
I think except for Commanders. I don't think he was when they made the change to Commanders, I think he was already retired at that point. But I mean, Fitzpatrick jumped around to so many different teams, and he was a huge asset to all the organizations he was a part of. Houston, I know my buddies down in Houston, they're like, we don't want to give him up, even after they brought in Case Keenum. So like that kind of tells you, like, man, they really do. They got a lot of respect for Ryan Fitzmagic. So,
I know they do.
But I think I think I'd give the edge to Phillip Rivers. His time with San Diego was more prolific than Ryan Fitzpatrick's career.
Yeah,
I think he wants to forget about his time in Indianapolis.
We all do, bro. We all do. Trust me.
There are a lot of them. I think the only person that doesn't want to give up their career in Indianapolis is Andrew Luck, but he got hit too many times and decided to hang it up, and I don't blame him. Like I said, he kind of went the same route as Luke Kuechly, but Keeks has got the numbers to back his stuff up at the very least, though.
Yeah, he does. Hey. I mean, Ray Lewis ain't got nothing on that. I'm just telling you.
I'm glad you cleaned yourself up.
I cleaned it up, bro. I'm just saying. I mean, that guy could play. That guy could play.
Absolutely. A couple of trade deadline stuff that are still coming through. Is there's less than they got the whole countdown clock on the 4-letter network right now, Jamie, and a couple of trades are still coming through. And we'll probably see more of those, like the announcements made even after the 6 o'clock deadline hits. The Rangers are reaching out. They're going to add to their bullpen by picking up Merrill Kelly out of the Arizona Diamondbacks. That was a guy that I kind of had circled on my radar for the Tigers to potentially go after, but they just couldn't strike a deal with the Diamondbacks. The Cubs pick up former Tiger and now former Minnesota Twin Willie Castro. He'll join the Cubs. The Royals are bringing in Bailey Falter from the Pirates. Pirates are just trying to sell everything off at this point. The Royals,
the Pirates are trying to get. I mean, they're just trying to get rid of everybody they can.
Right, and
start from anew.
Yep. And the latest one that just came in by way of Jeff Passan from ESPN. The Red Sox are bringing in right-hander Dustin May from the LA Dodgers. So they're trying to get themselves in a better predicament, maybe for a wild card spot. They're I'm not saying they're struggling, but they're 5 behind the Blue Jays or 1 behind the rival in the Yankees. They're just trying to keep their head above water and fight for one of those final wild card spots. And it's going to be a tough sled when we get down the stretch as we hit tomorrow hits the official dog days of summer in August, where things kind of get ramped up there. So see how things pan out.
It'll be interesting.
It really will.
Dustin May.
Trust me, I read that a couple times. I'm like, wait, well, no. He's coaching the Michigan.
I
Wolverines.
know. That's why I didn't want to mess it up, and I said it 3 times. Dustin May. Dustin May. Gotcha.
There was word that came out as well too, Jamie, that an assistant the Wolverines is leaving the program.
Who?
Jack Tuttle.
Oh, Jack's leaving for real?
Jack Tuttle, according to our good friend, nothing but the whole truth, Mr. Isaiah Hole. Jack is going to pursue a career in media. So we could be hearing him, who knows, on either TV or radio for whoever may be. But Jack is leaving the Michigan program as an assistant and making his way to media. So we'll see what comes of Mr. Jack Tuttle going forward here.
Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. Look, I'm just telling you, man. Hey, Isaiah's out there. Isaiah's really out there throwing stuff out there, huh?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we are officially in the official countdown now, Jamie, where we're 30 days out from
submarine mode.
I think, you know what, I would say submarine mode. Maybe it may be not in full effect, but I think everyone is loaded into the submarine and they're about to leave the dock here pretty soon, especially with practice, starting up. What was it, yesterday? I think is when we said they were starting up.
Yeah, we saw. That's what Coach asked. Coach said they went into the sub. He said they went into the sub. I said they did. Okay. He goes, Jamie, you're not keeping up. I'm like, you ain't there no more.
It's tough to pay. It's tough for to pay attention with Coach when he's doing things with over there in Southern California right now. So.
We're 30 days, buddy. We're 30 days.
30 days away from kickoff against New Mexico over at the Big House, 7:30. So definitely, trust me. I think especially with the Hall of Fame game happening tonight, Jamie, like. It kind of cures a little bit of an itch of what.
Here's the greatest thing about NIL. Listen to this.
I'm all ears.
In the simplest explanation for what transpired last month, before the settlement, collectives can directly pay student athletes whatever they want. Right? Mm-hmm. 3 weeks ago, after the guidance, collectives can't directly pay student athletes. Today, a revised guidance, collectives can directly pay student athletes with regulations. So that's where we are now.
So we're getting somewhere here, eh?
Yeah, we're going to get there. Eventually, we're going to get there, bro.
Slowly but surely, step by step, inch by inch.
I sit here and they need the collectives. I'm just going to be honest with you. That $20 million revenue. That ain't sharing revenue.
No,
that ain't the truth, bro. That ain't the truth.
Not at all. Not at all. One last bit of news before we get out of here, Jamie, and make way for Sports Wrap on the radio side and get everyone ready for Lions football coming up at 7:00 with Dan Miller and Lomas Brown. The team that knocked the Pistons out of the playoffs this past postseason, they are cutting a huge check for one of their star players. Mikal Bridges has agreed to a 4-year extension.
He got a huge contract to get there. I mean, yeah. Oh my God. And he's got a great shot when he's open, but I
haven't even told you the money. I just told you the extension of the year.
I know.
4 years, $150 million contract extension with the New York Knicks.
I said get all you can, but he got too much.
We'll see. I mean, we'll see how much Cat has got any kind of joy, and same with old boy behind the arc and flopping on the deck. We'll see how things pan out with that. But we got a shout. Before we get out, we do got to shout out the sponsor that allow you and Big Sweet to get down there for the Hall of Fame weekend and festivities, and thank the Farmer Group.
Right. I want to thank the Farmer Group for being a part of this and really helping us out and everything like that. If you want to see them, go to thefarmersgrp.com.
Absolutely. And Jamie, I know you and Derek are going to pack up shop and make your way back to Ann Arbor, and we'll chat about everything that happened with the Hall of Fame game and much more tomorrow here on the M Zone, my man.
All right, dude. You're only going to see half because it's going to rain again. It's Ohio. It happens.
Well, I mean, it's not going to be.
It's your weather pattern. It's not. I'm not dogging Ohio out. I'm just saying it's your weather pattern.
We'll just say it's a Midwest.
Past 2 years. I mean, come on.
It's a Midwest thing. It's a Midwest
It's
thing.
a Midwest thing. I'm just telling you.
Luckily, we got out. Luckily, we
get it.
Yeah, luckily we're dodged the rain. So the rain is free and clear here in the Ann Arbor area. So you should be free and clear heading back up
Good.
down.
We appreciate it. Thanks, Ms. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050.